Quick heads up, just like the last Penacony video, Act 1 of Penacony is on my old channel, so use the info card on the top right to watch that first if you want to. Because my channel currently doesn't support video chapters, here's a list of all the important timestamps you might want to jump to watch in this video. Lastly, the duration of this act is very long. So, I'll be condensing the video down more than usual and cutting out any dialogue that I feel is unnecessary, or just makes the story a drag to play through. So, with that being said, I hope you enjoy the video. Now it's time to explain everything, Firefly. We've been fighting people's public transportation. If they believe in order more than harmony, she pays fucked. It is our hat. It is the hat we wear.
Don't need to know the truth. Let me wait forever in your arms. Be alone tonight. Oh, bring me to the other side. There's no less left for me to lose. Going to the other side. Other side. I don't wanna be alone tonight. I'll bring you to my best disguise.
Hey, this reaction is directly from Twitch, so follow me there if you want to join the fun. You may also know me from my previous channel, GoDog Chainsaw. You can also donate to me on Ko-Fi if you like my funny edits and reactions. Thank you, enjoy the video. What's up YouTube, welcome back to another Honkai style reaction playthrough. This one being Wake to Weep, Penacony's grand finale that we are going to experience live on stream, or for those YouTube frogs you're watching on YouTube, right on YouTube today. To say that I'm nervous is an understatement because Penacony is the arc after Shinjo Luofu. My problem with the Shinjo Luofu, and a lot of people agree with me, I'm pretty sure, is the whole pacing of it. So I'm really nervous to see how they execute Penacony's ending. I know there's still an epilogue, just like Shinjo Luofu, which comes in 2.3, but this is considered the ending of Penacony. Without further ado, let's get going. Here we go. First launch into the game, baby, right after reset.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
In our time, the great train robbery. Huh? I'm gonna do the good old reliable, which is called flipping a coin. Actually, I literally have coins. Hang on. Best out of 10. Best out of 10. Okay, heads, I pull. Tails, I don't. One heads. One tail. Okay. Another heads. Oh shit. Another tail. Another heads. Another heads. Shit, if it gets more than 5, then it's already a win. Tail. Okay, that's 4 against 3. 4 against 4. 5 against 4. There she is. The Great Train Robbery. Continue the story from the designated express location. Despite Aventurine revealing the family's dark secrets in Penacony to all at the cost of his own life, the countdown to the Charmony festival continues thanks to the operations of the family's united efforts. At the same time, Yasha Express seems to have welcomed an uninvited guest. Boothill, I assume? And also, you don't be kidding me now, this is just temporary. He's in the true Penacony. He's gonna come back along with everyone else.
Actually, he already has. It's just that the game doesn't tell you unless you have Aventurine himself.
Aventurine pulled off this, drastic plan of convincing that death is not possible in Penacony. Brought us into this whole confrontation with him, the whole Aventurine boss. Fuck! Pretty much 2.1 is a whole backstory discovery for Aventurine, because we saw most of 2.1 through his shoes, so that was really interesting. Trailblazer finds out that Firefly is apparently Sam, and vice versa. She just has a voice changer half of the time. So I bet she's going to explain everything to us the moment we go back to that very point in the story. So let's see. 12 steps and hours until Charmony Festival.
Newsflash! Penacony's Charmony Festival has entered its countdown phase. Accompanied by Clocky's TikToks, after 12 system hours, this grand celebration will commence with much fanfare.
Boothill? Hello? Also, did you see those metallic abs?
I already told you! We can talk things out!
Express.
Sorry, Fluffy. I really have something urgent to attend
Fluffy?
to, so I had no choice but to resort to asking this favor of you all.
Look at that shark teeth.
Since you already know what you're doing, I'll also have to remind you of its risks.
Hey, partner, what's with the hostility?
Partner.
I thought pulling this thing out was just a way of saying hello.
A very aggressive one. Is this going to result in Imbiber Lune and the Jingyuan scene? Imbiber Lune and the Jingyuan scene.
My name's Boothill, and I'm a Galaxy Ranger.
There are plenty of rumors in the cosmos regarding the Galaxy Ranger's current status. I have a hard time believing you.
You gotta appreciate the man's stance. I mean, look at that pose.
Similarly, I have a hard time believing that you're the real Nameless. See the bullets in this gun? 9mm. An eternal classic. They need the Astral Express's help.
Recognize this?
The Jade Abacus that Jingyuan gave to us.
It's a model fudger.
Motherfucker.
The Jade Abacus of Ally and Oath. The CN Joe really gave this to you guys?
Model fudger?
Motherfucker.
Model fudger?
What kind of organization are the Galaxy Rangers?
I'm guessing you're gonna ask about some form of shared faith, right? But us Galaxy Rangers don't need that sort of thing. What brings us together is a shared bottom line.
As long as what they're doing applies to the path of the hunt, they can just go their separate ways and do their own shenanigans.
Never bully the weak, never kill the innocent.
Okay.
These oaths aren't some lofty beliefs, but the fundamental bottom line that one must never cross as a person. I must go to Penacony for a matter, but I don't have an invite, and I can't even enter the family's hotel doors. If only I could borrow the Nameless's identity. The entire cosmos knows you're guest of the family.
Well, you don't exactly look like Don Han.
The Rangers are pursuing an imposter. The son of a nice lady posing as one of us.
Hold up.
She's on Penacony right now.
A son of a what? Son of a nice lady? Boothill, please stop.
Say that person calls herself Acheron.
Miss
And
Acheron.
according to our informant, she could be an emanator of nihility.
An emanator that should not exist.
I had the good fortune of running into an elation emanator. Its appearance was no different than that of those clowns. If it weren't through sheer luck that I got it drunk, I would have never known of its eminent status. That Acheron, who knows what she intends to do?
Well, she doesn't have bad intentions as far as we've seen. Well, I mean,
I don't intend to do anything.
it's all for the bigger plan to expose Penacony.
That's not up to you. Did you know people who come to the land of dreams for the first time, they'll subconsciously stop to reaffirm that they're still walking on solid ground. Since the day that the golden hour was completed, it's always been there, watching over every single night of decadence. But now this night sky has been mercilessly severed, dyed with the mist of nihility. And this whole event happened within the course of a single slash of a blade.
Is this Sheepay or
A
what's
single
going on?
slash of a blade isn't really accurate. It was actually 2 blades, just that the second one was faster.
Many guests who weren't supposed to be invited have gathered at this banquet. Even if
Sunday's
the
Crow,
harmony
but
is all
he's like
embracing,
dead. How's
I
he
have
even
no
here?
choice but to show some of them the door for the sake of Penacony and the peace.
It's only polite to reveal your true self, at least when speaking to others. Penacony's Dreamaster.
Whether you believe it or not,
This is the real me.
Okay, that's just creepy now.
My mortal shell has long since dissipated. The Oak family's 107,336 offspring are now my eyes, ears, and mouths, spreading joy across dreams when required, and in times of essential need, exiling evil from this haven in my stead.
From the sound of it, it seems like you're asking me to leave Penacony.
We all still have a job to do, so...
Alas, I'm not asking.
Knowing who I am and still showing such malice. You're not the first, nor will you be the last. This scene played out many times before, and usually when faced with my questions, most people retort, "Why can't I?" The result has invariably been that they can't. But that won't come to pass.
Okay.
I'll do as you ask. I'll leave.
Because we gotta keep it PG.
To you, that surely is the only option. Please bear in mind, you and Penacony are of different worlds. Those born on the far bank cannot seek solace across the river. The radiance of the planet of festivities.
I mean, she's already going.
That brings death and sin.
Watchmaker, I think she's gone already.
Take it from someone on the other side of your so-called river. You know better than I do that Penacony has already deviated from the harmony.
Because the harmony in Penacony is tainted.
Its future holds nothing but nihility, just like all the worlds that have drowned in their shadow.
Robin's POV? But she's still in...
Oh, I swear that was no movie shoot. So many chips fell from the sky, and I even caught one of them. But it vanished in an instant before my very eyes.
Well, it's the power of imaginary, so...
Miss Robin, am I seeing things right?
Would you mind providing more details about the incident?
I'm like 70% sure this is just Sparkle.
And then those chips simply disappeared.
Yeah, Sparkle.
It appears to be the dream sim tech the Iris family has been developing. Can you help me keep this secret? The raining chips were supposed to be part of my act.
I see. Then it all makes sense now. I'll do anything to help make the Charmony festival a success.
Thank you. As appreciation, I'd like to give you a token gift.
Mutually assured destruction button. Apparently, one little press of this button will level all of Penacony. Who wouldn't want to try pressing it? Yeah, I'll try pressing it. No, don't accept that. No.
This button is...
For the love of God, do not press it.
Press it at just the right moment in the celebration. And there could be an unexpected treat in store for you.
How many of these has she given out?
Of course.
Oh my god, she's just handing these out like free candy. Probably like a third of Penacony has nuke buttons already. Not that it matters, because this plot point never comes back up in the remainder of this act. She can play her role very convincingly, I'd say. Sparkle's a great actor, I'll give her that.
This is a small gift prepared by the Iris family for the guests. There's one for you too. Everyone, please do not panic. I believe that the family will give everyone a satisfactory answer in due time.
She said everyone, but there's only one person. Okay.
Even if you say so, Miss Robin, it's hard to believe.
Some people just never listen, do they? It's never ending. It just goes on and on. I'm getting really tired of this.
I was gonna say, like, how long has she been doing this? I would be sick of it too.
Miss Robin?
Fucking idiots.
Fuck it! Huh? What was I just doing?
She just said, fuck it, this dumbass. He just accepted, okay. Okay, finally.
We're back to where it all began. You entered the golden hour from this place, and it is also from here where you will enter the true Penacony.
I've been waiting for them to get back to this moment. Now it's time to explain everything, Firefly.
It is a pleasure to journey alongside you once more. But it's time I laid bare the entire truth before you. As you might have heard, I also go by another name.
Stellaron Hunter Sam.
Stellaron Hunter Sam.
Are you alright?
I'm fine. Sorry, I hope I haven't scared you.
I assume it's a big shocker to Stell.
I know you have many questions. Do you remember when we encountered death in that strange dreamscape when I was caught by that meme. In that instant before it killed me, I saw the reflection of another dreamscape in its ghastly pupils.
Right, true Penacony.
So, following the clues in the script, I came up with some theories about the meme. That's why I instructed Silverwolf to issue invitations, drawing everyone to the Dreams Hotel. I intended to call upon death before you arrived, to solve the riddle using more direct means, and then invite you to join. However, contrary to my wishes, I couldn't defy the script, and I didn't get a chance to explain it to you. It is how you see now. I was impaled by the bladed wings of death.
Now to how you came back from it.
I had arrived at a place starkly different from this beautiful dream. Beneath the dreamscape of Penacony lies another, more
Land of the
chaotic, more
Exiles.
primal memory zone. Its name, Land of the Exiles. And then I returned to the hotel in the dreamscape, hoping to tell
really
you of
fast,
its existence.
actually.
Yet I could not reveal my own identity, so I could only divert your party's attention
Except-
and lure you away from the battlefield.
Acheron took you head on.
It wasn't until not long ago when a crimson blade of light shattered the high wall of the dream, causing you all to fall far into the abyssal depths of the dreamscape, that I was able to awaken you and your companions one by one.
Wait, so we are in the Land of the Exiles already. To Stell, this sweet girl that's got killed in front of her is apparently, you know, Star Hunter Sam. Does Stell understand? I'll say 2.
I know it's tough to believe all this without reservations. I just want to say, you are very close to the final answer. Just one more thing needs to be done, and then I can prove it to you. Please close your eyes, take a deep breath, and visualize the dreamscape's outline in your heart. You must not open your eyes at all times. 3, 2, 1. Don't be afraid. The one who has come to greet us has arrived.
Oh shit, did we get stabbed? Innumerable voices resonated through the symphony of the memorial like roaring thunder, and among them one echo stood out with the exceptional clarity. You knew it came from the girl beside you, your hearts beating to the same rhythm, peaceful and even more peaceful, until in that quiet darkness, memories ripple into existence.
I never knew you could do this.
That is a nice suit, Baddie. Hold on now. And a nice suit too. Firefly? All the sterile hunters look great in suits.
Do you have a driver's license?
I
Okay.
That is surprising.
do. Why? Because this is Japella, the city of sins.
The Japella Rebellion, they were there.
I'm just thinking that you haven't slept in 20 system hours. Are you sure you're okay?
Sleep is for the weak, says Blade.
I'm fine. I'll survive. Same goes for you.
I'm not so sure about that. Slow down a bit.
Infiltration is over. Feel free to activate Sam anytime you like.
There's still some time before the next part of the script unfolds. Let me stay a little longer in this body. Such a long tunnel. Didn't feel this long when I set off.
In half a system hour, it will lead us to Kafka, and then comes the downfall of the Japella Brotherhood.
Is that also part of the script?
It's in your script too.
Sorry. I didn't notice.
Their destiny won't change just because of your selective ignorance. I told you before, it's a bad habit.
What about you then? Is this the moment you finally find the death you've been looking for?
As always, it's a blank slate. Why the sudden inquiry?
Because I'm currently in a car with a sleep-deprived driver. I just want to get there in one piece.
After today, Japella's name will disappear from cosmic history, and the Everflame Mansion will take its place. In the not-too-distant future, you'll receive an invitation.
To Penacony.
That's your next stop.
Land of the Dreams. Penacony.
So this was right before the third act. gift of sorrow.
Hope you find whatever you seek there, be it answers or salvation.
Are we her answer? Because in the short span of time the Trailblazer's been with Firefly, we were pretty close.
Yeah. Glad to see you're safe and sound.
Oh. Mr. Yang, you're here too?
The monster that we have always known as Death is actually the guardian.
Yeah,
of
so
the land of
we
the
got
exiles.
stabbed. So Sunday and Robin is somewhere here too.
The question that has been perplexing us, does death really exist in Dreamscape, appears to be a cognitive trap. It was laid by those orchestrating events from the shadows to cover up the truth behind the disappearances and the existence of this fortress known as Dreamflux Reef.
From the whispers of the residents, they've heard a familiar name, Gallagher.
It's that man again, always in the right place at the right time. Though that does save us the trouble of looking for him.
He may seem bad. Gallagher is a minion of Enigmata, but everything he's done up to now, we know that death still can't physically cause any harm. It's just that every time it stabs someone, it brings them as a captive into the land of exiles. It does no harm to them. It's kind of just like transportation. Maybe he's involved in a bigger part of this. Sending everyone here is part of his plan. Why couldn't you reveal your true identity? Again, the script.
That aside, there were also my personal motives. I wished to travel with you as Firefly and not Sam.
I appreciate that decision, so we get to know the true you before, you know, all this. I mean, imagine if the encounter was the other way around. That would make for such a weird encounter. It's alright. I didn't take it personally.
Thank you. Elio only gave me one instruction. Allow the Astral Express to pursue the Grand Legacy. It means that the Watchmaker's legacy holds great significance to trailblazing and to you.
Essentially to guide us onto the path where it helps us, actually.
Elio's scripts used to revolve and expand around certain specific Stellarons, but with your appearance, this condition has apparently ceased to be appropriate. Perhaps he also saw the impossible in the future.
So who exactly is Sam?
Do you still remember that medical cabin I told you about? Well, that's Sam. It belongs to the Iron Cavalry of Glamoth's Firmament Frontline, a Firefly Type 4 Tactical Heavy Assault Mech.
So is Firefly like your actual name or just a code name at this point? I mean, I know they built the whole assault mech as a way to combat the swarm when it came to Glamoth, but like it ended up backfiring on them. They built as many mechs to literally combat with the numerous swarm numbers who can actually literally blot out the sun with their sheer number. So they built that many mechs, which is first of all impressive. But it eventually backfired. Regarding Firefly and the crew.
Before we found you, she'd already revealed her Stellaron Hunter identity and shared a lot of information. Who would have thought that the Molten Knight's true identity was actually a young girl? She didn't reveal all her secrets, just can't shake the feeling that her situation is different from that of the typical dreamer. And I hope that doesn't lead to any dangerous predicaments.
Keep going straight down this alley and it'll lead to an elevator. It'll take us to the center of the land of the exiles.
Is this one of my people?
Unbelievable. To think there's a settlement of this size within the Dreamscape.
Robin doesn't seem to mind.
Beyond the family's reach.
It's huge, too.
The atmosphere in this fortress is pretty different from that in the beautiful Dream.
It's big, but it lacks all the color of the upper Dreamscape. You see how everything's so desaturated?
There's no point in overthinking things. Let's meet up with Himiko and the others first. Not coming with us?
The Astral Express likely needs room for some internal deliberation. In the meantime,
okay,
I'll try and locate Gallagher.
Stay safe,
sure.
though.
Let's reconnect later. Letting her go was the right decision. Further observations are needed before we decide whether to trust her. But first, there's someone I need to talk to.
Misha and Clocky.
I'm sure you've already noticed him.
It is perfect for me, and perfectly legal for me to stay in.
What the f-
Huh? You're the guest from before. We meet again! And a new friend. Forgot to introduce myself. I'm the hotel's bellboy, Misha.
Hello, Misha. I'm Welt. We met in a dream. And who might this be?
Also, you can see him now? Mr. Yang, you're still young at heart. Yes, though.
This dreamscape isn't supposed to be open to the public. I wonder if it has something to do with Sleepy.
Sleepy?
Commuting used to be more convenient, but ever since travel became cumbersome, Sleepy started ferrying people back and forth between the two dreamscapes.
Wait a minute!
Is Sleepy death?
Can you describe what it looks like?
Sleepy is a memory zone meme. Looks fierce and has many eyes. But it's actually really well behaved. Gallagher's been taking care of it.
That description, could it be that thing? Ugh. We've been fighting people's public transportation. How the hell could I have known that abomination was... Okay, my bad, I'm sorry.
Sleepy's just a little aggressive, and sometimes messes up by fetching the wrong guess. But it would never hurt anyone.
Could it do it in a more casual way instead of...
We're currently investigating a missing person case that occurred within the beautiful dream.
Then you'll have to speak with Gallagher. But he's currently busy hosting a visitor from the Oak family and specifically asked not to be disturbed.
Sunday.
If you're looking for Miss Robin, I can lead the way. She told me that she'd be willing to meet with outside guests.
Also, we're looking for our missing companions. A woman with red hair accompanied by a girl with pink hair. Have you seen them?
I haven't. But please, rest assured. Dreamflux Reef is a small place, and it's not as bustling as the beautiful dream, but its safety is unmatched.
Say, you mentioned before that you saw Clocky that only you could see, right?
He's with Misha at that time.
I can't shake off this strange feeling. Am I really still so young at heart?
You are, Welt.
Everyone, look! From here, you can see the most spectacular view of Dreamflux Reef.
A black hole? No. An accretion disk formed from...
It's like consuming the buildings.
Was Dreamflux Reef built on such unstable memoria?
Oh, so Mr. Yang is also versed in Memoria dynamics. I was just trying to figure out how to explain this huge hole to everyone. I bet you guys have a lot in common with Miss Kami.
Who? Hey, that's my song. It is a great song. So,
we're very interested in Madame Rosalina's achievements. Could you tell us a little more about them?
Why, of course! She's an excellent scholar of Memoria dynamics, and the first person to apply Memoria rate measurement methodology on interstellar travelers. Regrettably, due to the presence of the Garden of Recollection, ordinary people don't pay much attention to the nature of Memoria. She departed this world without much fame, leaving only a few thin journals behind. I came to Penacony to learn more about my idol, and went to great lengths to seek out Dreamflux Reef, all because this is her final resting place. Prodigies always meet their demise prematurely. If only Madame Rosalina had more time, she would have discovered a way to reverse the flow of Memoria.
Does the name Madame Rosalina sound familiar to you?
The three people who got off were Tiernan, Legwork, and Rosalina. The Express's guard, mechanic, and surveyor, respectively.
It was one of the nameless mentioned by our conductor.
I hear Madame Rosalina passed away during the prison war. She could see the Penacony of today. It's people building homes in the memory zone. I bet she'd be really happy.
Oh, there's March.
Please, come to your senses, I'm begging you.
Ghost! There's a ghost! Don't come near me!
Oh my. I'm human and so are you. Can you get a grip? Mr. Yang and Miss Trailblazer, I've been waiting for you. You're not talking about the memory zone meme, are you?
Don't say that name! It's all your fault. They're coming!
Really? Oh, dang.
Stars Echo!
Unworthy. Blade of moonlight.
There's Himeko with who? Dang, look at the...
So that's how it is. I never imagined we'd gather the remaining details here.
Damn! What an absolute unit.
To borrow Gallagher's catchphrase, what an unpredictable twist of fate.
Now that everyone's here, I'd like to introduce everyone to Micah, who's partly in charge of the Land of the Exiles.
Okay.
Micah, these are my companions.
It's a pleasure to meet the Nameless.
You missed a full stop there. I hope this NPC model, yeah. You notice how they're looking straight through Misha at March?
When lost dream chasers stumble upon this place, you're the one who takes care of them, guiding them back to the sweet dream, or showing them how to survive the wild dream chaos.
So, guardian of sorts.
Were you talking to me, Mr. Yang?
Dream entity. Come on, 100%. God, this is gonna make for awkward conversation though.
But before that, you have an important guest joining you.
Everyone sang so wonderfully. It's not often that I tried this music style, but I've gained some valuable insights from it.
Oh, I can't thank you enough, Robin. Well, these kids have made incredible progress in only a few days.
It was nothing, Grace. I merely taught them how to sing. It was you who brought hope into their lives.
I mean, it's obviously not as dazzling and populated as somewhere like Golden Hour or just the above dreamscapes, but it's got its own charm, I guess.
Emma and Andy are orphans I took under my wing. Carol there, with her blind eyes, used to work at a nutrition center in the outer ring of Penacony. And as for Gary, he's been living with autism since he was a child.
No.
They're not old enough to enter the sweet dream managed by the family. If we compare people to birds, these kids are like fledglings with impaired wings. But in this dream, well, they can fly freely. Even if they stumble along the way, well, they're still relying on their own strength. Emma and Gary aren't plagued by their insecurities anymore. No, and Carol is learning how to cope with her blindness. And Andy is livelier than ever. Well, even I've become more optimistic.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is the same VA that voices both Tubby and what's that Melusine's name in Nivelette's office.
It's nice to see you all again, Astral Express crew. I heard my disappearance caused quite the commotion out there. While I was away from Penacony, the boundaries of the 12 dreamscapes kept expanding outward. Whenever I mentioned the anomalies in my dreams, all the family heads refused to talk about it. Only my brother was willing to respond. Later, I discovered the secret letters from the IPC ambassador, which further convinced me that there are hidden secrets beneath the surface of Penacony. So, following the clues in the Oak family's dossiers, I found my way here.
Through Sleepy.
Hearing you speak, it sounds as if your voice has made somewhat of a recovery.
Because the memory in Dreamflux Reef is pure. She-Angi.
Considering what happened with Acheron, it's difficult to conceive of another entity within the realm of the Harmony capable of influencing everyone, unless a power surpassing that of an emanator is involved.
I cannot accept my home is moving towards the very opposite of what the Harmony represents, while still claiming to uphold it. I must uncover the reason why Mikhail cut ties with the family, and who exactly it was who betrayed us all. Do you remember our arrangement, Mr. Micah? Well, here's my answer. I've decided to forgo my role, and never step foot on the Charmony Festival stage again.
Oh, 11 sister hours into a Charmony Festival on the other side.
Look here, brother. A little bird.
Looks like a fledgling Charmony dove.
It looks weak and frail. Why don't we find something soft and make a nest for it?
This place is too dangerous for a fledgling. Let's take it with us. We can put it on the wooden shelf in front of your window.
Okay. A bird like that must have a beautiful singing voice. But where will it live?
I'll ask the family head to build a cage for it.
A cage?
Is that the bird in her splash?
No.
Then it won't have the freedom to fly. Right?
Let's see. What is it that has captured the attention of the two best interpreters of the Great One to the point that they've forgotten how to enjoy their dessert?
But I don't want to lock it up in a cage.
Why?
Even if it's small and not fully feathered and can't sing. I didn't come into this world just to be locked up in a cage. Birds. They should be flying free in the sky.
But if we leave it out in the wild, it won't survive for more than a few days at best.
Ah, I see. Let me tell you youngsters a story. As you probably know, Charmony doves can fly through the air. When they fly really high, the friction caused by the flapping of their feathers against the atmosphere creates amazing lights, so that they look like shooting stars.
Oh, is that what's happening in Dream's Edge? Those thing in the sky.
Their ancestors were too weak to survive on the ground. So, to escape predators, they started seeking new opportunities in the air.
You mean, birds aren't born to fly. They find a way to do it through their determination, right?
Well, that's an idealistic way of putting it. So, what are your thoughts, Sunday?
I think people believe birds are meant to fly because they've never seen those birds crashing to their death.
We will take good care of it. Won't we, brother?
Yeah, but Mr. Gopherwood, there's one thing I don't quite understand. What if this little Charmony dove never learns to fly in the end? Should we let them go back to the sky? Only to see them crash to the ground and die?
Talking in your sleep, birdie? Time to wake up.
Oh, he just woke up.
Huh? Need a hand?
You stabbed me.
Where is Robin? Tell me. Now.
She's fine. It's alright. It's a big misunderstanding.
You are aware of my plan and see through my act. Time is running out, so let's drop the charades. I'm suggesting we cooperate.
Cooperate? What makes you think I'd cooperate with you?
The fact that the famous Robin has chosen my side. Plus, some clues about a traitor and a bright future for Penacony.
Show me Robin first.
Alright, as you wish. Here she is.
Huh?
Do you honestly think you're fucking funny?
No.
Please follow me, Honorable Oak family head. Now, all the actors are on the stage.
This is the monument I mentioned earlier. The names inscribed on it should be familiar to all of you.
Rosalina and Tiernan.
When Penacony was known as a frontier prison,
it's all the people
it was
who
the
stayed
Trailblazers
behind.
who connected it with the stars. They were the heroes who saved Astana, and their names deserve to be immortalized. However, today, the planet of festivities is nothing but sweet dreams. That heavy piece of history is all a distant memory, just like that prison.
According to Micah, they died long ago.
Rosalina was killed during the War of Independence. She ventured alone into the heart of the star system to investigate the flow of Memoria, but she never returned.
I thought she died in the prison war, though. Is that the same
was a
thing?
skilled gunslinger, strong and reliable. He led the people through countless battles, but he didn't live long enough to witness the arrival of true peace. In the decade following the war, Penacony faced challenges internal and external. To protect Astana, Tiernan took up the way of the Trailblaze and led the Lampmoth family to explore beyond the system, only to be surrounded, wiped out by the swarm.
Here we meet again. Everyone from the Astral Express.
Robin.
Right?
I promised to give the siblings some privacy, so
Big
let's talk
bulky
about
man.
our business first. Before we begin, let me reintroduce myself. I'm the founder of Dreamflux Reef, the deputy of the Watchmaker, and the one who sent out that invitation. As Gallagher,
All of them?
the history fictionologist, I humbly extend my greetings to you all.
Was Acheron taking out the ever-flaming mansion part of your plan too?
Well, it all boils down to something very familiar to all of you. The Stellaron.
But how is that possible? Penacony is a free-flowing interstellar hub. There are no signs of contamination whatsoever.
The Stellaron has been completely sealed. Someone is manipulating the Stellaron. You're pulling our leg again.
In Azdana, the planet of festivities itself is a Stellaron disaster. It all started a long time ago. Back when the Watchmaker and his crew liberated the frontier prison. They faced countless challenges as they began building Penacony from the ground up. That's when the idea of using the Stellaron came into play. The Stellaron first entered the Azdana system during the war. The Nameless warned everyone against the folly of attempting to tamper with such a power. The turning point came after Tiernan's death. With 2 of the Nameless gone, the Watchmaker had to go to the front lines. It was at that moment his rivals saw an opportunity. By the time a representative from the Montour Systems family arrived at the Watchmaker's call, the Stellaron had already been activated and was seeping into the primordial synesthesia dreamscape.
Wouldn't it be reacting to us being present though? We're housing another Stellaron inside us.
Those 3 eras were known as the Age of Dreaming. The Watchmaker, who had been left in the dark, sent out invitations across the universe, spreading the hype around the land of the dreams. The truth is, the Stellaron was never truly sealed. It existed in a different form within the dreamscape. Think about this. What would it cost to create and maintain such a lavish dreamland? The opulent dream is built upon the decay of spirits, with a toxic elixir called pleasure flowing through the dreamscape. It tempts people to indulge in the dreamscape, and gradually their minds succumb, becoming nourishment for the sweet dream. I had to use the power of the Enigmata, and sought refuge in this chaotic realm. Over the years, I created a meme within this dream for our use.
It's the So Glad? Bro, I knew something was fucking sketchy when they had to specify that literally the So Glad was so popular. Like, are they talking about So Glad though? I thought they were like just saying anyone that's a consumer / guest in the dreamscape becomes like, the further they indulge themselves in the dreamscape, their very being is kind of just charging the dreamscape itself until they're like fully absorbed in a way. Or whatever.
So this is the true meaning of the impossible. You sent out invitations in the Watchmaker's name to find forces capable of resolving the Stellaron disaster and draw them into Penacony to uncover the truth.
Above all, I wanted to see what happens when the major factions engage in a struggle for the legacy. Since this is the Watchmaker's first announcement in decades, the traitor within the family is bound to reveal themselves.
Where is the Stellaron now?
That's a question for Mr. Wings. The Stellaron is still under the family's control, and as the head of the Oak family, I'm sure he holds all the answers.
Mr. Wings. Oh, Sunday. Fucking goddamn it. He's Chicken Wing Boy. He's Mr. Wings, bro. Just call him Sunday.
So, will you tell us where the Stellaron is?
It is the Penacony Grand Theater itself.
Oh, goodies. We know where to go now.
As for the person who employed its power, it is in fact Mr. Gopherwood, the current Dreammaster. I didn't have other options. The Dreammaster has been elusive, and even the heads of the families can hardly get an audience with him. Moreover, Mr. Gopherwood has been kind to my sister and me.
A father figure.
My brother and I are also victims of the cancer of all worlds. We grew up as orphans, and were adopted by the family when they came to help.
Robin and I will head into the sweet dream and confront the Dreammaster. And if it turns out that the family has truly strayed from the Harmony, I'll fight alongside you.
Good lad. Interesting. And I really thought the way they were gonna do the story is that Sunday's the big bad, and then whatever.
I don't know, man.
We Nameless won't back down from a challenge. Isn't that right, Miss Trailblazer?
Going against the Dreammaster? Nah, I'd surrender.
Come on, don't crack jokes at such a serious moment.
Mr. Sunday, Miss Robin, I'm willing to accompany you on behalf of the Astral Express. Having a third party present should help with negotiations.
Now I'm thinking...
And could make all the difference if things get ugly.
Surely the Trailblazer path we're gonna get isn't just their hat?
You're still carrying the keepsake the IPC envoy gave you, right? May I borrow it for a moment?
Aventurine token.
I knew it. As I suspected, this chip Aventurine gave to you is actually a miniature transmitter. If I'm right, he intends to use it to track your location or contact you when needed. As it so happens, this may actually be of some use in the current situation. If negotiations go south and the family show their true colors by going after the Stellaron, I'll use this transmitter to send a message to the IPC. It'll be just the opportunity the IPC ambassador was hoping for.
Good luck to you, Welt.
Well, you take care too. If anything goes wrong, don't worry about me. Just make sure to see.
Hey, no. We're not working with that mindset.
Miss Himiko, were you the one who repaired the Express and got it sailing through the cosmos again?
She is?
Yes.
And you two, young Nameless, you have very interesting life stories and extraordinary skills.
You're making me blush with all these flatteries. Keep them coming.
I don't know much about my life story, but I do have extraordinary skills.
Like photography.
Please send my regards to the conductor, Pom Pom. Please let them know that their friend had fond memories from his time aboard the Express, which he reminisced on every time he had a good drink. As for the last Nameless, he embarked, disembarked, and embarked again, traveling in a great circle, ending up back where he started. On his deathbed, he told me to find the Astral Express and deliver an invitation to the future Nameless. He left behind a special gift, a true legacy. Something that belongs only to the successors of the Trailblaze. Come with me. Now is the time to reveal it. Sometimes I feel like you're still alive, old friend. Like you've still got so much to say and do. I've kept my promise. Brought the future Trailblazers you've waited so long for. I don't know why you were so obsessed with that train, but I remember your last words. Don't let us down, old man.
What's happening?
What, the fucking buildings are moving? Rising? Or low? What? What in the inception? Oh! Oh, it rose us straight to the theater.
No.
Go ahead. His resting place lies in the garden up ahead. The first and last Nameless of Penacony. Mikhail Char Legwork, the Watchmaker.
Legwork was his surname. It's a very grand walk to his grave. I mean, yeah, he is the Watchmaker. Oh.
Sure enough, the Watchmaker is the third Nameless. Even I could guess that one.
Oh. Is that that?
The legacy he left behind was a dream bubble. I believe inside that bubble, there's something that holds meaning only for the Nameless. When I checked its contents, I found nothing inside. Maybe some Trailblaze runes? Even more mysterious than me.
Well, let's have a look.
Touch the dream bubble in Mikhail's hand. You press your hand against the dream bubble and the thick, vicious memory converges under strain, then stretches outward from your fingertips, as if weaving a delicate web, and it gently cradles your palms. But this time, you see nothing at all. How could this be? Try to focus to capture the memories. There's nothing, and nothing is here. Undoubtedly, this is but an empty dream bubble.
Wait, what's going on? How could a dream bubble be empty?
I'm sure Mikhail has left us the most precious thing of all.
The friends we made along the way.
There must be something contained in this dream bubble. It's just we haven't figured it out yet. You also have faith in the Watchmaker, don't you, Gallagher?
Well, I'm a follower of the Enigmata. My philosophy forbids me to have faith in anything. That's why I understand what faith means in the path of Trailblaze. And I also want to know what he left behind.
Do your thing, Stell. Find the answer.
I need to make a trip back to Golden Hour and check something at the Dreamscape sales store. It's for Mikhail, and for the future of Penacony.
It's just in the store? Oh.
Welcome to the Reverie Hotel. How may I help you?
I am Boothill now.
We're the Nameless from the Astral Express, and we'd like to check in. My companion's already checked in. My name is Dan Ha, and I believe my personal information is recorded in your system.
And
my Chubby.
You are...
Me? I'm Pom Pom. A new Nameless who's also with the Astral Express.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck?
That's the plan. Okay.
He's my fellow Trailblazer. We responded to the family's invitation before he boarded the express, so he wasn't registered in your system.
Pom Pom's black and white. He's mainly black and white. Well? Pom Pom has a hat. He has a hat. But the similarities end there.
I need to verify both of your identities before I can share any guest information.
Well...
So nothing works, huh? What's your solution then? Are you saying we sleep here? At the reception?
Cut her some slack.
I don't think she's trying to give us a hard time. She really just doesn't know what to do. I need to leave for a moment. You can stay here with the receptionist.
Is he gonna call?
Sure thing.
My boy, Jing Yuan?
Going home seems pretty worried about his companions. I should give him some space. Stressing out about it won't help anything.
Oh, shit. Damn, he's cool though. Oh shit, not at the kids, please.
A few moments later.
Back already?
I walked around the hotel, but didn't meet a single member of the Oak family on such an important day.
Well, I'll be f***ed.
If we just wait here, that would be like walking into their trap.
Of course, we don't need to walk into their trap. I gave a backup plan to the memo keeper. If it turns out we won't be allowed to enter the dreamscape, she'll order a drink for me in the VIP lounge at the hotel. In reality...
A secret signal.
That's right. We've been waiting here forever, without any food or water. What the fork, man? Is this how the family treats its guests?
Fork? What the fuck, man? Just say that.
It's called standing up for your rights.
Fudge.
I apologize for the inconvenience. Please wait
Son
while
of
we
a
try
nice
to
lady.
contact Mr. Sunday. I'll arrange 2 premium seats in the VIP lounge so you can rest there while you wait.
See? Just like that.
Maybe don't say that right in front of him.
A few moments.
Give me a glass of Heenum Valley, 40 years. I'll have it neat. No ice.
Wow, that's the most expensive one on the list. You have a taste for the finer things. What can I get for you?
Anything you recommend is fine.
Then I would recommend today's special.
Glass
Village. It's classic Soul Glad mixed with Laboon juice.
There's flavor. Dynamite barbecue with rocket fuel.
Dynamite barbecue with rocket fuel. Is that really something that humans enjoy?
Well, he's 80% cyborg.
There's something else I'm concerned about. Regarding Acheron, who in the right mind would impersonate the Cienjo Alliance or the Galaxy Rangers? It's like asking for a death wish.
Oh, meaningless.
Isn't there a saying among the Cienjo people that the Rainbow Sect lets their Lux arrow do all the beating?
Talking. Do all the talking.
Well, you know what I mean.
And you believe that someone like her would have an ulterior motive for impersonating a Galaxy Ranger?
I'm not entirely sure. I do have my suspicions. Maybe she knows a Galaxy Ranger, or perhaps she's trying to lure us out for some reason, which I can't figure out. That's why the Galaxy Rangers need to uncover the imposter and figure out her true intentions, just in case. I have a backup plan if the Memo Keeper doesn't show up. This is my final backup plan, I promise.
You sure have a lot of cards up your sleeve.
Well, going back to my old career would make things a lot easier.
What's your plan?
It's simple. We just grab some hostages and use them as bargaining chips with the family.
Oh my god. Yo, this man. Oh, that does sound like something you would cook up.
No need for that. We'll return to the Express now.
Wait. Are you getting scared? Draw your weapon. Let's make a big scene.
Are you leaving, esteemed guests? Would you like to cancel that As Donna's White Oak you just ordered?
Huh? As Donna's White Oak? But didn't you just say...
Oh, it came through.
You ordered a bottle of As Donna's White Oak just a moment ago.
Looks like your Memo Keeper friend has
We didn't
finally
need to
arrived.
resort to that.
Anyway, let me check. Well, f*** me. It says Donna's White Oak, alright. And there's a note. I'll be waiting for you on the Astral Express.
So you needed to go back anyway.
So, what are we waiting for? Let's go.
Let's go.
You're back? Two guests just boarded saying they were looking for Boothill, so I told them to wait in the parlor car.
2.
Yeah, or 2. Look, we welcome all passengers on the Astral Express, but sneaking in like that, you have no regard for etiquette.
My apologies, conductor. It was an oversight on my part. I assumed you were already acquainted with the garden. Given the chaotic situation in Penacony,
Well,
the
actually,
nameless
Dan
are
Hung
the
can't
only
see that.
ones we can truly trust right now. Pleased to meet you, Dan Hung. I've seen you in others' memories. And as for Boothill, this is our first face-to-face meeting. I hope you enjoyed that bottle of Astana's White Oak. You sure have a refined taste.
Finally, Memo Keeper. Well, let's cut to the chase. Spill everything you know.
My name is Black Swan, and I serve the Garden of Recollection as a memo keeper. As for Acheron's story,
They came together.
I'm sure she knows it better than I do.
Hello. Don't break out into a full-on fight now.
Greetings. I'm Acheron.
You Garden of Recollection. Shirtbag, you betrayed me.
Shirtbag. That's a new one.
Due to certain reasons, I have been exiled by the family. Thankfully, this memo keeper came to my aid and helped me escape their surveillance unnoticed. I asked her to guide me to a place beyond the family's reach and to
No.
find a few trustworthy individuals.
No. This guy is Clotar. This guy's the fucking guy who points at the Oculuses on the map. The cyborg cowboy.
Son of a nice lady. You think I'm dumb or something?
Yes.
How about this? I'll put a few bullet holes in your head and see what secrets spill out. Then, we can talk about trust.
You're gonna have to take more than bullets.
I kindly request an immediate warp jump out of the Astana star system.
Oh.
I've briefly traveled with your companions and know their whereabouts, Dan Hung. Please rest assured, your nameless companions are safe, but they need our help. As for Boothill, you may have guessed, I've been waiting for you. Galaxy Rangers are known for their elusive nature and limited contact with each other. So this was the only way I could reach out to you.
Bro's too stunned to speak.
Only by doing this can I find a true Galaxy Ranger and fulfill a long-standing promise to return his relics to their rightful owner. Someone once told me that every rainfall is like a gift from the heavens, a sign of their mercy upon the world. Raindrops are said to be the tears of the gods, shed in response to the sorrows of the world. Their constant pouring is a reminder that the gods haven't abandoned us yet. So, how long has this rain been going on for?
That's the guy again.
I used to believe, just like you, that it would eventually stop. Years and decades passed, and in the end, such hope faded away before the rain did. Looks like the god you mentioned doesn't exist after all.
As he spoke, the old man's gaze remained fixed on the distance. Amidst the fine drizzle of black rain, countless shadowy hands emerged from the sea, shrouded in an ethereal mist, reaching out towards the sky one by one.
Let me share a story. Mortals who walk the paths are like sailors on a vast ocean, leaving behind a trail that creates countless ripples of possibilities. These ripples last longer than the fleeting lifetimes of humans. And for some, their presence leaves such a strong mark that it's reflected in the waves.
Like those shadows on the ocean.
Sin-thirsters, the obsessions of the Pathstriders. They emerge from the depths of IX, seeing themselves as masters of their own destiny, unknowingly repeating the actions of their past lives. They emerge from the nihility and head toward it, leading purposeless lives. However, these hollow phantoms, they were once my dear companions. A group of Galaxy Rangers.
Are you watching over them?
Watching over them? No. I'm guiding them toward transcendence.
I wonder who's the voice actor for the old man in the end.
It was a brutal war. A crusade that shook the universe. The universe witnessed the fall of Zulo, the Lord Ravager, but it came at a price so hefty that only those who were there still remember.
But you know, these sin-thirsters, they're not who they used to be.
Does this seem pointless to you? Well, some tasks have to be done, even if they are pointless.
I can help you. The meaning of the nihility. That's what I've been seeking.
I see. After all, this realm is off limits to ordinary souls, right? Thank you, stranger. I wish that you find what you seek.
Before we part ways, I have one more question. If this is what the departed ones expected, should we try to change it?
A good question. And a profound one. I don't know the answer. What I do know is that one day I too will pass away, and when I bid farewell to this world, someone will stand at my grave and place a bouquet of flowers on it.
Okay, real Robin's POV now. 9 system hours.
When I appeared as a child, my speech, mindset, and soul reflected immaturity and innocence. As I grew into adulthood, I left behind my childlike side. Please, step forward.
I wholeheartedly confess to you. Please, pardon my sins.
Rest assured, I have implored their presence to be with us. As long as you are sincere, absolution will be granted.
I arrived in Penacony as a stowaway. I sold everything to get a ticket. My house, my land, and my 2 children. I hoped they'd have a chance at survival if they became slaves here. If I can strike it rich here, I'll lift them out of that situation and give them the life they deserve. But the Bloodhound family got wind of it. They're on my tail, hunting me down. I thought I could bring my kids here. It was all my fault. All my fault.
The family is ready to forgive all sinners. I'll ask the Bloodhound family to cease their pursuit. You don't need to live in fear anymore.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'll work my hardest to redeem my children and make them part of the family. Praise the Harmony!
Next, please step forward.
Hey, long time no see, Mr. Sunday. the most esteemed individual in Penacony, and the next leader of the Oak family.
Is this a regular thing he has to do every day?
Let's just get this over with. I have sinned, please forgive me. I wasted half a pizza at breakfast, and a bottle of Soul Glad.
Well, you don't sound sincere at all.
That's it. Nothing more. Can we wrap this up? I've got a robo-ball game to catch, you know?
Do you seek to atone for your sins through good deeds?
My sins? Starting to sound like a saint, huh? Well, let me tell you something. Neither the family nor you have the right to judge me. You think nobody knows what your precious family has done? About the watchmaker? Huh? Don't kid yourself, Featherbrain. Those dream chasers might be fooled by your act, but don't fool yourself. Where does the power of the Oak family come from? What makes you think you can sit there all high and mighty, looking down on everyone else? Well, I've spent enough time in confession today to enter the Harmony's paradise, right? Good luck with your election, and don't make me regret my investments in you.
Oh, revered triple-faced soul, hear my doubts. Who can judge the strong when their power hides their crimes? Who can vouch for the weak when they will pay any price to survive? Who can comfort the purest souls when even they get led astray? If the strong defending the weak is truly the foundation of paradise, then who is responsible for the suffering and anguish in this wretched world?
Brother? Brother? Brother, are you alright?
I've been working long hours, and I just made a trip to Dreamflux Reef and back, so I'm a bit out of sorts. But it'll all be over before we know it.
You know, since arriving in Penacony, we haven't had any contact with this Dreammaster himself. I'd heard of the heads of the 5 major lineages, but the Dreammaster is a mystery to me.
The Dreammaster rarely grants an audience, even for us. But, given the urgency of the situation, he's agreed to meet us in person.
It's about time. We'll have to get ready for the meeting. I apologize for any inconvenience caused by the urgency.
Don't worry. I'll be waiting here.
Mr. Sunday. Hey there! Okay, see the moon in the sky? It's about the size of the cap on my Soul Glad bottle. If I just reached out my hand, I could grab the moon, couldn't I? They told me not to sell everything I had just to come to Penacony. How short-sighted.
Selling everything you had? Why would you go to such lengths?
Why? Can't you see? Life back home is miserable. It's not really living at all. It's better to be here at Penacony. No pain, no worries about tomorrow, just sweet dreams. You can do whatever you want. That's what I call living.
He's under the influence already.
Is this truly living?
See you around, Mr. Sunday. And it was nice chatting with you.
What's up, sister?
This is the land of the dreams. But why do they live like this? The man we ran into, he doesn't seem happy at all.
I suppose you have a point, but in my opinion, that's how most people live their lives. Even without Penacony, people create their own illusions called self-value. People believe they have a predetermined value to fulfill. Gaining value means gaining power, and those deemed worthless are seen as the weak. People come to the sweet dream in Penacony to escape from that reality and find solace. No tragedies exist here. Only happiness, although in its nascent form. Isn't that the same paradise we yearn for in our dreams?
That's what we're working against, though. Not exactly liking the way he's thinking.
The scenery in this dreamscape is truly breathtaking, isn't it?
You're right. Even though time stands still in this dreamscape, it always feels fresh. I find something new every time.
He's drifting more and more onto the side of, like, what we originally opposed against. The more he sees how people live in the dream?
I was part of a war, and while escaping from the Sarkosian mothership, I got exposed to some radioactive materials. And then, all my comrades died, and my hometown was wiped out by neutron bombardments. I couldn't bear to live with everything I knew gone. That's when I heard about a possible solution here, so I came. My physical body is now in the dream pool, sustained by life support. The me you see here is whole, rational, and no different from any other person. But I can't say the same for the me in the hotel room. My true appearance. Well, I hope you never have to witness it, Robin.
This is much more of a valid
And I'll
reason.
treasure every moment I spend here. How I envy those everlasting things.
Old man's story. It's so tragic. Fortunately, this sweet dream gives him joyful memories to hold on to for the rest of his life.
That's precisely why this sweet dream in Penacony exists.
However, even this sweet dream has its limitations. While it provides solace to the disillusioned, it can't completely eliminate pain in reality.
There will be a way out. Penacony is already on the right track.
Why is he like this? I thought we were all on the same page.
Look what we have here. A lovely young lady. Brother, what a
Weird.
surprise to see
Buddy,
you
you're
again.
weird! Show yourself. Your trick won't work on us.
Now that you have the real Robin, I'm useless? Oh, how disheartening. I've done so much for the family. You should be thanking me. Because if it weren't for me cleaning up this mess, Penacony would still be in shambles. Don't you think?
That was a personal request from the head of the Iris family, and it has nothing to do with us. Step aside and stop causing trouble for the Charmony festival.
Here. The last 2 gifts for both of you. And don't lose them. If by some unfortunate chance the Charmony festival starts against all odds, remember to use them during the show. And it'll be thrilling. Bang!
Let's wait here for the Dreammaster to arrive.
Seems like a lot has changed during my absence. What exactly happened?
Well, someone has to stay awake even in this sweet dream.
But that someone doesn't have to be you, or anyone in particular. You're carrying too much on your shoulders, brother. The paradise in our dreams. It shouldn't be like this. Penacony is nothing more than a dream. It can't erase the worries and pain of reality, or bring true happiness. It only offers an escape from reality. Nothing more.
Remember the old man we met earlier? Without this dream, he might have completely lost himself.
He could have chosen another path. The Intelligentsia Guild has been promoting their rehabilitation techniques for a long time now. That path may have been more ordinary and challenging, but now he is receiving hospice care in a comatose state, and his fate is sealed. Is Penacony granting these people a future, or is it taking it away from them?
Do you remember how we took in that little Charmony dove when we were young? I didn't mention what happened to it in my letters.
It fell and died?
Because I didn't want to upset you. Shortly after you left, it crashed to its death right in front of your window. Let's take the Astral Express as an example. The Nameless made tremendous efforts to bridge worlds, gaining fame across the universe. However, only a few extraordinary individuals can endure such a perilous journey. That's because the pursuit of the Trailblaze exceeds the capabilities of ordinary humans. Otherwise, why would this path be filled with broken rails, an abandoned express, and even a fallen Eon?
He's doubting us now, even.
While this world has its fair share of heroes who inspire people and garner admiration for their heroic deeds, the majority of ordinary people will never become heroes in their lifetime.
If it were me, I'd say you're the one straying from harmony.
The strong will always be strong, and the weak will always be weak. Even in this carefree game.
Oh boy, there it is.
Human nature contains greatness, but it also harbors inherent weaknesses that can't be eradicated.
Okay, yeah, he's not on our side anymore.
People often forget that when the first bird took flight, the entire world envisioned a future where no more fledglings would ever crash to their death.
Are you reading, sister? What are you reading?
Mr. Gopherwood gave me a picture book. It's about the story of the harmonic strings. If I could become a chord master, I'd like to summon Dominicus, the Harmonious Choir. I want to sing with everyone and spread our wishes so that all can feel happiness and joy.
Then I would summon the Harmonious Choir too.
Don't you have a wish of your own, brother?
Of course I do. It's just that it includes your wish and everyone else's. I long for a true paradise where everyone can find peace.
Then let's build a stage there and invite everyone to our performance so that both our wishes come true through the power of the Harmonious Choir.
It's a deal then.
Yeah,
You're not holding that deal up well.
But how can I become a chord master?
Maybe you'll have to become a star first.
Ooh. 8 system hours.
You're back sooner than I thought. Any results?
Yes. And now, it's up to us to forge ahead.
That's right. As long as we pose a threat to the Stellaron, either with words or otherwise, we have a chance at gaining the upper hand. But the problem is, on the eve of the Charmony Festival opening, how exactly are we going to get close to the theater? Family security will be airtight. And if we brute force it, even if we succeed, it's too risky.
Then I'll raise my hand. I know the answer to this question.
Looks like we have one more ace up our sleeves. Time for the Master Stroke.
Why are you speaking like the General of the Law Fu?
Jade Abacus, baby.
So, I heard that before the Charmony Festival begins, there'll be a pageant to kick off the festival. It's called the Soul Glad TM Festivity Auditions.
Trademarked. It means trademarked.
We'll be able to attain the title of Festive Superstar and be able to personally bask in the graces of Miss Robin. Not that that's important. What's crucial is that we can enter the Grand Theater before the audience arrives.
This is also the spirit of the Trailblaze. Now, everyone, let's prepare to move out.
Audition it is. This is the talent show. Oh.
If you have ambition, dreams,
we're here.
and the drive, dear friend, the next superstar of Penacony's Charmony Festival could be you.
Oh, wow, they've really outdone themselves. Oh, I'm starting to get excited.
Oh. What the? Yo. Damn. I'm kind of digging this beat.
Protect the beauty, the beauty. Magnificent and majestic.
I know I am.
Coming towards us now is one of Penacony's top 10 wealthiest tycoons, and the soul-glad Empire's founder, Mr.
The ID tokens.
Introduce yourselves to the audience across the cosmos.
Hello, everybody. I'm Himiko, a nameless from the Astral Express, and these are my companions.
Hello, everyone. Hello, everybody. Is this really a good idea to have a talent show in this pivot moment of our story?
Hello, everyone. I'm March 7th. I'm an ordinary girl who loves
What about-
adventures. Hello, everyone. I'm Firefly. I am also an ordinary girl who enjoys adventures.
Yeah, as ordinary as you get, huh? No.
Is there anything you'd like to say before the competition officially begins?
You noobs, bruh. I'll ace this shit. Nah. I was just about to say that. Okay, the dev team's a few steps ahead of me. Nah, we'd win.
You can choose between 2 challenges: the School of Acting or School of Action.
acting, baby. Let's go.
The record score for this stage is held by a participant with fiery red hair. His exceptional performance brought even the strictest judge to tears. It's like he wasn't even acting at all.
Did he wear a suit of armor too?
I hope these tests won't take too long.
She really said that out loud. Pat her head. Tell a dad joke. Stand up and prepare to move out. Roll about in the sand. They gave me the opportunity. I'm going to take it.
You seriously think that would make someone laugh?
Damn it! What if we make her sad? Oh god. Well, she pissed now.
A mogul who went from rags to riches, treating a former companion with such disdain. It just makes my blood boil. Brilliant! Your portrayal outdoes the original. It's simply beautiful.
Wait, really? I was just fucking kidding. Okay, easy. Who is it? Arena 1, Arena 2, Arena 1. What? How do I know what to choose? I don't know what's the difference. For sure.
Sound ringers.
It is you. Argentine? Oh. Please wait. My beautiful ladies, by the glorious light of beauty, I never thought I would see you again. In such turbulent times, your kind faces are as spring's gentle breeze, bringing solace to my scorched heart. Where's his voice acting? I need to seal the Stellaron on Penacony.
I got you, fam!
It is clear to me now. Evidently, you're traveling in the pursuit of beauty's ideals. Go forth, my dear friend. Beauty, miss. The audition's crown is yours to claim. I shall remain here, gazing from afar as you bask in the limelight, joining the audience and offering you the most heartfelt cheers and applause.
Thank you, Knight of Beauty. We don't have much time left. May we meet again.
Did they actually forget to get back the voice actor? That's a big yikes. He deadass doesn't have a voice. What the f... Oh, they're all here. Okay, cool.
Congratulations to the both of you on becoming the festive superstars of this year's Charmony Festival. I, on behalf of the organizers, extend my sincere congratulations to you, wishing you joy under their radiance.
All I get is sincere congratulations. Where are my stellar gems? That's the real question.
My sister, Mr. Yang, and I have met with the Dreamaster. We delved into the truth about Penacony and its Stellaron, and have come to a consensus. Both I and the Oak family cannot acquiesce to your request.
Bullshit. So ultimately, he's still chickened out. Damn, really? Back in the Reef, I really thought he'd reconsidered things. How did he still default back to this so quickly?
The Stellaron issue concerns the life and death of everyone on Penacony. If anyone has a better suggestion, the crew is more than willing to listen. Also, it'd be best to tell us the ins and outs of that meeting. This way, we'll at least know what Welt and Ms. Robin are dealing with, and the reason why they failed to make our appointment.
With all present, let's begin by discussing the details of that meeting. Let's talk about our tribulations and choices, our ideals and beliefs, and our final course of action. The only path to take.
You mean to say that for the longest time, there have been scoundrels who would use the Charmony Festival that I have bequeathed to the masses as a tool to realize their ambition?
I'd like to ask, did you really not know of the Stellaron's existence?
I would have never thought that this nameless would point the spear at me. Quite astonishing indeed.
Do we have a choice?
It's just to prove that the Charmony Festival has nothing to do with the Stellaron. If we're being overly cautious, I will return to the stage to offer tribute in song. Just per the arrangement.
Might I ask you to beseech them to cast their light unto me, and question me in their stead, so that no lies may be concealed?
I will do as you command. Oh, triple-faced soul, please sear his tongue and palms with a hot iron, so that he will not be able to fabricate lies and make false vows.
Let us begin. There is nothing else to prepare.
There we go.
Understood. Have you devoted your life to your god, never worshipping other gods?
Naturally.
Do you love your god as you do yourself, always heeding their admonishments?
Naturally.
Have you strayed from the path expected by your god, betraying their name?
Never.
Do you swear to fulfill all vows, past, present, and future?
With the Eon as my witness, if I do not deliver on my words, or if I renege on my vows, may I be cursed in accordance with divine law.
They have seen your faith, and have endorsed your faith. With this, it can be evidenced.
Just a moment. To my understanding, the family's harmony and prosperity have never relied on so-called divine laws. The god you both mentioned, are they truly Xipe?
Mr. Yang should know that those belonging to the family toil together as if they were kin, embracing solidarity and unity under their light. All duplicity is laid bare before the harmony. Such a delicate and complex symphony. Which other god could perfectly harmonize this, if not for the great one, Xipe?
Perfectly harmonized. Therein lies the problem. It isn't an outsider lurking in the shadows who changed the harmony, but a dissonance that has surreptitiously emerged from within this very symphony itself.
Oh shit. Xipe once absorbed Enna the Order. It's Enna's influence.
In the distant past, there existed an Eon. With one flick of the wrist, they crafted the laws of the cosmos. Their followers formed the Beyond the Sky Choir, spreading solemn and reverent hymns throughout the universe. Later, they fell. The route traversed by this Eon clashed with the harmony, ultimately being absorbed and
shit, you're
into
right.
it.
I think you're right.
The chorus that once reverberated across worlds fell silent.
They
And
were
when it echoed
that
anew,
Aeon was absorbed.
It was transformed.
Or
into
order
the hymn
was
of
absorbed
harmony.
into harmony.
Though an Eon may perish, paths with no masters still linger. In the all-forgiving harmony, echoes of bygone dissonance may subtly arise.
Oh.
Mr. Yang, being overly astute can be a detriment, especially when you find yourself alone and without allies.
Bro, he's lived through second eruption, and he has the Star of Eden. Try to throw hands on my man and see what happens.
For the sake of our grand cause, Sunday, please afford these two an opportunity to rest.
What?
Rest? Whoa. Whoa. What?
Sorry, Robin. I did not wish for you to know this. It's a pity that things have turned out this way.
This bastard.
This is the true reason I can't sing. The shadow that envelops Penacony is actually...
Order.
We were never children of the harmony. Our ideal paradise could not have been crafted by Xipe. True bliss can only be guaranteed by the one who transcends the many. Within the foundation of law, humanity establishes civilization, and through harmony, we obtain order.
That's the hand that comes down later in the boss fight. Order.
To think that there would be remnants of the Order on Penacony.
What have you done with Mr. Yang and Miss Robin?
These actions make you an enemy of the Astral Express.
Give Mr. Yang back to us now.
Oh, I intend to. But that hinges on the outcome of this negotiation.
That makes sense. Robin's voice is like dependent on harmony. The influence of another completely different Aeon when she arrives back in Penacony. That's the cause of her losing her voice. The power of order is pretty much overpowering her abilities of harmony. That's such an interesting thing though, like the Aeons can kind of like defeat each other and then absorb the concept of one into themselves. But them absorbing it brings the risk of, if one day this concept, the idea of order, becomes stronger than harmony, they risk themselves being taken over by that same power. That is risky. How can they ensure that they will remain in power, right? If they believe in order more than harmony, then dude, Shipei's fucked. I just never expected they can re-emerge like that, you know? That's very interesting. But I don't get why they thought absorbing the other is the better option, or was that the only option to defeat them? Oh no, is it because did Shipei believe in like the power of forgiveness? Like if I harmonize Enna with myself, then Enna's like, haha, fuck you, dumb.
Let us retrace our steps and see once again where this road leads.
Huh? Where'd he go?
Welcome. This isn't any location in Penacony's dreamscape. It's my inner world. The reason the scenery before you remains unchanged is because your consciousness has drawn on similar concepts to fill in the gaps.
Who in their right mind would expose their inner self like this? Well, he's not in his right mind.
It's a tuning process, stronger in effect and more draining on the mind. Now, everyone, please look at the huge screen. The road we once took begins here. From this point on, you will witness the numerous decisions I've faced. I've selected a portion of these to share with you. This story happened when Robin and I were very young. We were victims of the Stellaron disaster, and the family's Mr. Gopher Wood, who would later become the Dreammaster of Penacony, saw that we siblings had no one to turn to and took us in. One day, after dinner, while my younger sister and I were lounging about in Mr. Gopher Wood's yard, we spotted a fledgling Charmony dove all on its own. That baby bird was tiny. It didn't even have all of its feathers, and it couldn't sing. When we found it, it was already on its last breath, having fallen into a shrub, probably abandoned by its parents. I suggested we take it inside, place it on the shelf by the window, and asked the adults to fashion a cage for it.
But Robin wanted it to be free.
We decided that when it regained its strength enough to spread its wings, we would release it back into the wild. The tragic part, something that we never considered, was that this bird's fate had already been determined long before this moment. Its destiny was determined by our momentary whim. Faced with this situation, what choice would you make? Stick to the original plan and build a nest with soft net where the Charmony dove fell, or build a cage for it and feed it, giving it the utmost care from within the warmth of a home. I eagerly await your answer.
Oh, you're fucking with me right now. Build a nest on the spot. Build a cage.
I would probably choose to build that dove a cage.
I would personally choose to build the little Charmony dove a cage.
I guess I'd choose to build a cage for the little Charmony dove.
But that's what everyone thinks. And we can't take care of it if it's there. It's not going to be able to take care of itself. It's just going to starve and die. I'm gonna go for a cage.
I'm happy to see that you made a choice similar to ours. Let me reveal the outcome of this choice.
I'm just worried whatever I'm picking, it's contributing to their ideal.
We passionately nursed it back to health, preparing only the best food for it every day. We even preened its feathers. On the day that Robin left Penacony, we opened the cage door and let it fly back into the sky.
It's the same?
In those 3 long days,
it still dies?
The little Charmony
just
dove
like
tried
in
again
memory?
and again to spread its wings to fly into the sky, but fell to the ground, only to keep trying. On the 137th attempt, it succeeded, but its attempt did not go perfectly. After flying unsteadily for a while, it fell to the ground, unable to grasp the direction of the air currents. The fall shattered its wings. It writhed helplessly in my embrace. But it was all for naught, finally succumbing to a painful demise. And in that instant, our tender care, our given love and hopes, they all became the inevitable push that sent it to its death.
But how's the other one any better if we just leave it? Would someone else come to have picked it up? The outcome of that decision is purely based off of what you yourself experienced. There's possible differentiations if it was actually just me.
This story happened when I was appointed as Bronze Melodia, a position exclusive to the Oak family, charged with listening to the problems and vexations of Dreamscape residents and providing them with the relevant guidance. He was a dream chaser and an illegal stowaway. Just like the rest of them, he came to Penacony in search of a better life. Except that, to most people, the price he paid, I suppose you could say it was everything.
Oh shit, all of these choices are gonna be like this. The other choice that he didn't choose will always seem like the one that is the most unfavorable.
Will you do as I did and try to convince the Bloodhound family to stop their pursuit?
I don't know, like
so
letting him go just counts. It's just
realize his wishes.
Temporary respite. You don't know that if he can actually secure the wealth.
Or will you remain silent, leaving him to languish while the hounds are hot on his heels until his inevitable judgment arrives?
I'm tempted to choose the other one this time.
I would probably ask the Bloodhounds to stop their pursuit and lend him a hand.
I'd probably choose to ask the Bloodhounds to cease their pursuit.
I don't think he deserves any sympathy at all. He sold his kids to chase a dream. Even if he intended to go back for them, it's still insanely irresponsible.
March.
With that thought, let the Bloodhounds send him back home. This person deserves to be punished.
Well, this is what I'm gonna go with.
It seems you, like me, are pondering whether a different choice could have led to a better outcome. Sadly, his fate would only be more tragic. Say he never gets caught, he would only die from delirium.
How would...
The methods with which illegal stowaways enter dreams are unorthodox. Not flawless like the hotels. Living in the dreamscape would be a mere pipe dream. I once again offer my heartfelt apologies.
You didn't even... Of course, you wouldn't know for certain what happens, because that's not something you experienced. That's not helpful at all.
This story happened the day I was appointed the Oak family head. At that time, Mr. Gopherwood was the current Dream Master, and as per his wish, we had a private conversation. What surprised me was that the Dream Master had only come to deliver a letter to me, and it was a letter from my sister. Why would you personally visit me to hand me a letter from my sister containing mere trivialities?
To help you grasp the full scope of this issue. Do you know where Robin is at this moment?
From what the letter indicates, she must be in Caspelina 8, correct? She's touring there right now.
Correct. Has she mentioned anything about a stray bullet?
A stray bullet? What?
A war has broken out on that planet. It is because of this very reason that Robin chose this destination. To spread the word of the Harmony and to save the lives of that planet she personally made for the front lines. She hoped to ease the people's suffering with song and was willing to brave mortal danger to deliver the IPC's medical supplies. Unfortunately, stray bullets show no such compassion.
Is she all right?
If the operation was successful, she should probably be recovering in the field hospital. By the eon above, the bullet struck her neck directly, yet possibly as a reward for her consistent deeds of harmony. It didn't hit any vital arteries. Once you've attended to your outstanding tasks, it'd be advisable to write her back as soon as possible.
Damned savages! I'll pack my bags right away. My gratitude for bringing this to my attention, Mr. Gopherwood. Now you understand why she always wears such elaborate neck ornaments, don't you?
To hide her scar.
If you ever had the opportunity to make a choice like I did, would you still support Robin's journey on the path of harmony?
Stop Robin, support Robin.
If Mr. Sunday's question leaves you puzzled, you should find the answer from your own experiences with each Trailblaze. Dangers and tribulations will surely follow, but would you ever back away? Would you stop March and Dan Heng from reaching their next destination? I believe you have an answer of your own in your heart.
No, I doubt he'd wish harm on his own flesh and blood, no matter how grand the ambition.
If I had to pay such a price, I don't know what I'd do.
I see.
I don't think I would have been able to change your mind.
Raising these questions merely serves to illustrate one point. The plight of Penacony cannot be salvaged by the harmony. The true foundation for a sweet dream paradise can only be established through the order, where the strong govern the weak. We must teach the weak how to live a happy life. And this life isn't some noble propriety that the upper crust preaches, but in definitive terms, a way of survival that belongs to everyone. Simply describing thoughts is far too abstract. So allow me to provide a simple example. As you all may know, there are societal norms like weekends and long weekends that exist on some worlds. From where I stand, society's ideal system should be 7 rest days. Following Sunday, there should ensue a second, a third, and indeed an infinite procession of Sundays.
Now I know Hugh wouldn't like to work 9 to 5s. The better thing to use is Saturdays, because Saturdays is in between Friday and Sunday, while Sunday's right before Monday, where you like kind of have to go do stuff again. So having that thought constantly is... do Saturdays, man.
Shut the fork!
You should have just been called Saturday.
You, who are stricken with entropy loss syndrome, you of all would surely understand this.
It sounds like a flawless theory.
Does it?
What is the price to attain all this?
The cost is minute, merely a personal and eternal sacrifice. If this paradise is to be maintained for everyone, someone must remain trapped in solitary awakening until the end of the cosmos.
But in this supposed bliss, people won't have defeated their demons. The chance to overcome their tribulations would be forever lost to them. In other words, it is an escape.
But there is no shame in escape. On the contrary, the seeds of escape
Delusional?
exist in everyone's hearts. Don't you agree, Miss Firefly? And as to why we sleep, it is because we are afraid to awaken from our dreams.
But unlike you, I live for the self. From my perspective, individuals making choices for themselves is their birthright. The want to escape may be innate in the weak, but whether they are weak or not, it is not up to another to decide. Perhaps in your mind, you also view me as weak?
Don't you? Me?
We'll leave it to you. Just as Mr. Mikhail instructed before, tell him our choice.
Not long ago. Oh, flashback.
What is this place?
Misha.
Does this place ring any bells, Misha?
I don't know, but I feel a sense of deja vu. What is this place?
Why were you so sure that Misha had a connection with this dream bubble?
Because he's clearly Mikhail.
Weird. This place is quite different from the hotel, but I feel like I've been here before, and even lived here for a while.
A child's dream.
There should be a fireplace down that hallway. Clocky and I used to sit by the fire, and the room on the other side was the toy room. I loved spreading out all the toys from the box on the floor and making up stories for each of them. Hold on. This doesn't make sense. Didn't I grow up in Dreamflux Reef? What is this place?
Why don't we explore a few more rooms and see if you can recall anything more?
Yeah. Then let's check out the rooms I just mentioned.
Okay,
Tick tock. I heard some noises from the room. Origami Bird? That's a friend of mine. It's a member of the Compass crew, just like Clocky and Miss Mirror. And there's more than just one Origami Bird. They are a big family with lots of brothers and sisters who look the same. They follow Miss Mirror's orders and handle all sorts of jobs on the ship. They're the best sailors.
Sailors?
Sailors? The Compass is a ship bound for the new world. Clocky and his partners travel through layers of fog to the depths of the sea. Whenever there is danger, Clocky will use a compass and guide the ship in the right direction.
That's a great story. But in the Penacony cartoon, Clocky and his partners have always lived in Dreamville and never ventured out, right?
Huh? Oh, that does seem to be the case. Weird. I clearly remember Clocky arrived in the New World in the end.
I mean, we know who Clocky represents.
Mikhail, that's the name. Now we all know him as the Watchmaker.
Mikhail is Grandpa's name.
Could you tell us more about your grandpa, Mikhail?
Yeah, sure. He was a seafarer who fearlessly ventured into mysterious seas and storms. He was always on the sea and had lots of friends who accompanied him on his travels. The name Mikhail was given to him by his parents, Mikhail and Elise, both renowned seafarers. Every time he came back, he'd share his logbook with me and tell me about his adventures at sea. I want to become a great adventurer, just like him. The water resembles a precious jewel, embedded in the dreams of all seafarers. Every time I gaze at the shimmering lights beneath the waves, it feels as though I'm back in this place, standing by your side. I saw these sentences in Grandpa's logbook. He used to say that despite the perils of the sea, whenever he stood on the deck in the afternoon, overlooking the sparkling waves, he would think of this fountain in front of his house. While Grandpa was at home, we would stand by the fountain and place the compass, a toy boat that I made, into the pool.
Based on Misha's recollections, the scenes in the dream bubble appear to be his childhood memories.
But this raises more questions. According to Misha, he was clearly born on an oceanic planet and led an ordinary life, with no connection to Penacony at all. Could this be some sort of metaphor? Perhaps the sea refers to the memory zone.
Perhaps I'll remember more things if we go further.
The atmosphere in this room feels totally different.
Misha! You finally come!
Clocky! You're here! Yeah. This is the room where we first met each other.
Are those books on the bookshelf logbooks left behind by that seafarer?
Yeah. Whenever he came back, he placed a logbook on the bookshelf in his room. They contain records of his expeditions to every corner of the world.
See that little ticket?
He described our world as a fountain. At some point, the sea started to gradually swallow up the land where people lived to ensure that everyone had land to settle on. He had to continue exploring the sea in search for the source of the rising seawater. On that day, he called me to his study, telling me that he was embarking on another journey. I could sense the gravity in his expression. It was the same look I had seen on my father's face before his final voyage. I asked him if I could go with him, but he said that my adventure lay elsewhere and told me to stay home and patiently await a certain sound at the door. He told me about a vast ocean in the sky.
Not it.
An ocean of stars. He spoke of a train that transports children with a desire to venture far away, traversing the sea of stars without ever stopping. It's the Astral Express! I remember now. Grandpa's friends are a group of nameless who came to this world to resolve a disaster caused by a star. Then, he gave his pocket watch to me. It was his cherished treasure, appearing in every one of his adventure tales. He explained that difficult times were ahead, but assured me that the watch would guide me. And then, it was as if I heard the distant sound of a train whistle echoing throughout the room.
Exactly, Misha! And then we followed that whistle, didn't we?
This is the dream jigsaw, right? So we're supposed to find the exit. But where can we find the last piece?
Do you remember? You said you obtained a mysterious shard when you stumbled into this place.
Oh. Unknown puzzle fragments. Huh?
This is it. This is my room of clocks. I was born and raised here. This dream bubble itself is my home.
Looks like you've remembered everything now. Now, take a moment to recall. Have you ever seen anyone outside of the crew interact with Misha?
Wait. No way!
Yeah, Misha's an entity too.
That's the answer, March 7th. This dream bubble is the place where I was born. I'm a dweller in this dream. Just like a memory zone meme. Thank you all for helping me rediscover my true self.
Mikhail.
Now, please allow me to reintroduce myself. I was born on Lushaka, in the Presmere system. Adopted by seafarers Mikhail and Char. They gave me a treasure. A name that carried their hopes. Mikhail Char Legwork. Or simply, Misha.
Surprise! Although, you know, kinda saw this coming.
If you prefer, you can call me by a more familiar name.
The Watchmaker.
The Watchmaker.
By now, I'm pretty sure a lot of people have expected this to come.
At the end of the journey, I left this little flame, which I so cherished in my deepest dreams, hoping to pass it on to the nameless of future generations. However, he somehow left the dream bubble and forgot all about his task. I left my homeland as a child and embarked on the journey of Trailblaze. I traveled to various planets until finally reaching Asdana, where my friends and I built the original Penacony and fought for its future ever since. All I have for you is a story and 2 gifts. I want to give you my pocket watch. It has accompanied me throughout my long journey, guiding that naive child forward, and has been blessed with the presence of so many great people up to this day. And my hat too. The one who navigated for me placed it on my head and planted a fanciful thought in my mind. The trailblazing expedition will never end. Now, it's time for you to make your choice. Once you've made up your mind, open that door and enter the long dream of an old man. I'll be waiting for you at the end of this corridor of time.
Mikhail, where are you going?
Someone has to step up and save Lushaka. So why can't it be me, Misha?
Please don't go. And if you must, please take me with you. Don't leave me alone.
All the whispers all the echoes we've heard, it's from
Even
this.
without me, you know how to proceed forward, brave Captain Misha. The compass is waiting for you. Haven't you always wanted to be a better adventurer than me? Now go, board that train and start your journey.
Where are you going, Mikhail?
Falcon Adams.
Did you fix this watch?
Yeah. It's hard to explain, but I knew it could be fixed. It's the hands, Mr. Amundsen. Its hands were intact and pointing in the right direction, so I knew there would be a way to fix the rest.
I see. You'll work with me from now on. Haven't you always wanted to tinker with this train? You're its mechanic now.
His entire backstory.
As the conductor, I'll do the talking.
But I only know how to fix watches.
Don't worry. You've got what it takes. I'll teach you what you need to know.
Where are you going, Legwork? It's time to head to our next stop.
Granholm.
I'm staying in Astana with Rosalina and Tiernan. I see. This place reminds you of home. The people of Astana have only achieved a tiny victory, and but still have a long way to go towards true freedom.
Hanunu.
Hanunu needs us. Don't worry, not all journeys lead to the stars. Even if I leave the Express, our path of Trailblaze will continue.
Yeah. I knew you wouldn't stay on the Express forever. Leave in peace, my friend. And, take this with you.
This is Mr. Amundsen's hat. But why?
When he departed, he said he would leave it to his best student. I suppose the time has come. Farewell, Legwork. Take care of Tiernan and Rosalina. And don't forget to write to us.
Where are you going, Watchmaker?
Young Mike.
Don't worry, Micah. Just going on a little trip. Someone has to be at the forefront of the interstellar frontier, and I'm the only former nameless in Penacony. So why can't it be me?
Because you're all we have! Have you forgotten about Tiernan? The cosmos is way more dangerous now. What will happen to Penacony if we lose you too?
But what will happen to Penacony if we don't find a way out? Ah, Tiernan. How could I ever forget him? I've spent countless sleepless nights asking myself why I didn't go with him back then. We Nameless won't stop. Don't worry, Micah. It's just a matter of getting back to my old profession. Just wait for me to come back. But if, and it's a big if I don't come back in one piece, then you'll become the next Watchmaker.
Okay.
Where are you going, old man?
Oh, you're here.
Answer my question. What are you up to?
Gallagher.
Relax, Gallagher. I just came up with a great idea. Wanna hear it?
Oh, come on. Aren't all your ideas just ways to get yourself killed? I may be blunt here, but you're the last remaining hero in Penacony. If you die too, the secret of Stellaron will go to the grave with you.
We'll organize a festival using the Watchmaker's legacy as a facade and send invitations to the entire cosmos to gather people here. Whatever you do, remember, make sure to send an invitation to the Astral Express.
You know...
Misha! Where are you going?
Oh, it's you, Clocky. Take me to Dreamflux Reef. Last night, I had a long dream about the day we met. I want to write down that dream. Do you remember how you got your name, Clocky?
Of course! You told me that when you were a kid, you lived in a room full of clocks. Those wall clocks and pocket watches grew up with you and were your best friends.
Yes, but what I didn't mention was there's a funny misunderstanding behind it. I was a kid, and there was always a special pocket watch in my memories. It was with my grandpa, guiding him on his sea voyages and leading the way in his every adventure story. I wanted to have a pocket watch like that too, and that's when you appeared in my dreams.
Yeah, every night. We boarded the compass and set sail together.
But you know what? It wasn't until the day my grandpa gave it to me that I realized it wasn't a pocket watch at all. It was a compass. So, your name should have been Compassy, and the Watchmaker is just a nameless.
Clocky rolls off the tongue better.
We've arrived at Dreamflux Reef. So, where to next?
You know, Clocky, I don't think I'll be going anywhere else.
Take a rest in the moonlight. Is he gonna end his journey here?
We've traveled far enough, and it's time for a little break.
Oh. So, we'll set out again when you're rested?
I don't think so.
No, I'll stay here, and then this is where it ends.
This is where it ends? What do you mean, Misha?
He's too old.
You told me that the trailblazing expedition would never end.
It'll end with him, but I mean, trailblazing will go on, right? For like us.
Yeah, that's what I said.
It doesn't mean it has to be him.
So now, it's up to you to decide your next destination.
Misha? You're acting weird today. If you're feeling down, we can just do what we usually do.
He's at peace already.
Do you know what clockwork actually is?
I'm not quite sure.
Well, everyone gets lost at times. They may hesitate and doubt which way to go. That happens in this dreamscape and beyond. But don't worry. Everyone goes through moments of uncertainty and hesitation. Eventually, they gather the courage to make bold decisions. Whether it's calming, joyful, angry, or sad. All they need is a little nudge to take that step toward where they truly belong. I'm leaving that little nudge with you, and I hope you'll share it with others. Such is the essence of clockwork, the will of the Trailblaze. Clocky's hands spin around non-stop, indicating confusion, frustration, and weakness. But ultimately, people still need to move forward.
Just like your hands, always pointing ahead. This is where my journey ends. From now on, it is your path to walk.
Trailblazing means taking paths your predecessors forswore.
It is our hat. It is the hat we wear. Oh shit.
The Penacony in Mikhail's dreams does not belong to order.
The power of harmony. Oh shit. Against the order. Shipe opened her fucking eyes. Oh shit.
I can't believe that Eon would cast a glance at Penacony at a time like this.
Cry about it, dude.
If that's the case, on behalf of the Dreammaster of Penacony and the 107,336 members of the Oak family, I'm extending a formal invitation to all of you.
To the Grand Theater.
I'm cordially inviting you all to the Penacony Grand Theater to participate in the upcoming Charmony Festival. And, of course, you won't be in the audience, but on center stage. If you truly believe in Akavili's path, then show me their courage and determination.
Oh shit! Oh, what a splash art! Acheron Aventurine Sparkle. I think that's Black Swan. Yeah, with the card Firefly, and then like a hound, but it's like an actual hound. The Gallagher. Oh, with the tie. Yeah. Obviously, Clocky represents Mikhail, and then Robin. Firefly took up 2 portraits. That's crazy.
Please stay tuned. Please stay tuned. Please stay tuned.
Michael Jackson looking ass. Really? We throw it as a frisbee? You've been hit by. You've been struck by. It's a smooth trailblazer.
Dreams do come true.
Commencing support.
Clocky, bro.
The mood is set just right.
What does it look like?
Let the show begin.
Wait a fucking second. That's literally from. That was in White Knight, wasn't it?
Does that mean he wants to fight us during the Charmony Festival? This confrontation is far more complicated than a simple power struggle. To secure Penacony's future, fighting on the stage alone is not enough. What do you mean? Are you not coming with us?
I believe Firefly is trying to say that she's heading off to another battle.
The Destiny Slave told me that this journey would bring unforgettable rewards. Even though the script he gave me only had a few lines, I couldn't ignore them. Because one of the lines said, I'll experience death 3 times in the land of the dreams.
3 times?
Only by achieving victory in this battle can we secure a future for Penacony. And only then, my third and final death
Hey, we're gonna make sure that doesn't happen.
won't come true in the most terrible form.
The true death, where everyone in Penacony loses themselves completely in the eternal sweet dream of the Order. Thank you again for your assistance for the Astral Express. May we meet again, in reality.
Farewell, everyone. May your trailblazing expedition never end.
Oh, we're gonna get...
I dreamed of a scorched earth.
Everyone, are you ready?
A new shoot sprouted from the earth. It bloomed in the morning sun and whispered to me. Like fireflies to a flame, life begets death. May we meet again in reality.
We saw her transformation. Oh shit. Yeah, so it's confirmed then. She was all the one saying those lines. I will set the seas ablaze. Really? Firefly?
I hope you find whatever you seek there. Be it answers or salvation.
You mean my 3 deaths?
Silverwolf told me about it. It's such a shame that it's not part of my script.
Well, I want to live. I'm never afraid of death. The opposite of death is eternal life, and that's something I'll never desire.
Do you exist just to perish?
Are you not the same, Blade? The end you desire is not one dictated by others. If I were to die now, I would only be a weapon. I believe I should die as a human. The tombstone that belongs to me once bore the inscription Glamoth's Iron Cavalry. Then it changed to Stellaron Hunter. But one day, it will bear the name Firefly and all the brilliance she showed at the end of her life.
In the meantime...
That's quite unexpected, old man. Who would have thought your crazy plan would actually work? Do all you nameless fools just act on a whim? I can sense that this false sweet dream is coming to an end. The nameless may be young, but they had the ability to achieve this goal. Just like you did in your time. It's a shame you won't be able to see it firsthand. Maybe I won't either. Once something fictional is seen through, it ceases to exist. Remember how those idiots cursed us? Go to hell, you worthless traitors! If longing for freedom means going to hell, then I'll be joining you soon, you fool. Let's get together and have supper again in hell. Oh, I almost forgot. There's one more thing. Here's to you. A glass of hello and goodbye, Trailblazer. To the imperfect tomorrow.
It's warm here, isn't it?
Oh.
You're lucky to have found shelter from the rain.
Back to these two again.
By the way, are you always alone?
No, I had a companion in Orkron. She's a short, nameless girl who aspired to explore IX. She always said she'd walk a path deeper and farther than Akavilis.
Well, quite an ambition for such a small girl. So, what happened?
She became stagnant water.
Well, my condolences.
I'm afraid I'll forget the 30 days I spent with her. Just like all the other days in my life. Most of them have already washed away with the rain, disappearing into an unseen realm. I fear that those vivid red memories will fade away too. There isn't much color left. And besides this faint, warm red, there's almost nothing.
Hard to imagine. A ranger accustomed to bloodshed, destruction, and chaos finding warmth in the red color.
Long ago, I promised someone that I'd bring it to more people. And that for every remaining moment of my life, I'd strive for a better ending for all. As long as this red color still lingers, I have a chance to fulfill that promise. It represents a burning fire, a blooming flower, the berries in this cave, and life itself, fleeting yet still dazzling. In the end, it will lead me beyond the horizon of existence. And on the other side, I will cut off nihility.
The one blessed by the sleeping and shapeless is considering how to kill them. That's truly pure nihility.
4 hours. Oh, what? Okay.
The family deliberately used the Watchmaker's invitation to keep all the Pathstriders here, but banished the emanator of the nihility.
Because of the nihility, I'm rarely affected by the power of other paths, but somehow I can unconsciously infiltrate them. Maybe that's the risk they're trying to avoid.
Do you remember the ancient Swarm disaster? Tazerond, the propagation, brought endless havoc to the universe, and it eventually evolved into a fierce battle among all eons. 2 paths lost their eons in that war. The propagation and the order. Coincidentally, their downfall is related to a certain eon.
Shepe, the Harmony. Legend has it that they participated in the crusade against the Imperator Insectorum and devoured Anna the Order for unknown reasons.
Holy forgaroni! That the 2 leaderless paths are working behind the scenes.
Time is running out. I have another plan.
Hold on.
Jing to the Yuan?
Thinking of using the Jade Abacus of Allying Oath. Carefully. You can only use that once in your lifetime.
Well, this is a once in a lifetime disaster.
My companions are
Aww.
they're also once in a lifetime treasures.
Danny boy.
Are you the only one here, my child? The Nameless is quite the diplomat. This is a crucial moment for us. So, where is the chosen one who harmonizes the varied sounds?
The plan has changed. As her brother, I know she doesn't want to sing for the Order. So I'll take her place.
The opening is near. Go, my child. Seize the power of the harmony and reveal your karma.
That big, the big thing? Oh boy. What the? Damn, bro just died.
I shall ascend to the heavens, becoming the scorching sun.
I was worried this was gonna happen. He was going to become the final boss. Oh,
Bathed in my light, my people shall flourish, while all evil shall be eradicated.
2 system hours and
This is the interior of the Penacony Grand
Oh
Theater.
god. He's had a whole hour to do what he needed to do.
We're in the right place, right?
There's no other grand theater in the dreamscape.
So Sunday's messing with us? He said we'd have a final showdown on the stage, but why is there no one here?
My apologies for the delay, March 7th.
Speak of the angel?
Following the Asdana tradition, I invite you to enjoy a stage play in 3 acts before the festival begins. History is a mirror reflecting the universe's true essence. Let's use this opportunity to delve into the rich history of Penacony and the eons.
I do like myself a history lesson.
After the Dusk Wars, darkness veiled the sky, and chaos consumed the earth. Enna the Order emerged, destined to restore all existence. That marked the first day.
This Minecraft update's kind of cool.
They gathered nebulae and forged them into picks, thus creating a grand lyre with black and white keys. Strike the white keys and the sun rose. Strike the black keys and the moon rose. And so, the cycle of day and night arose. That marked the second day.
It is not gonna be pretty. Ode to Prisoner.
Where are we now?
This act is named Ode to Prisoner. Given the atmosphere here, I believe it's about Penacony's past.
Let's start with the time when Penacony was still a frontier prison.
For convenience sake.
Dream 4.
2147 AE, a prisoner named Hanunu ignited a struggle for liberty and emerged triumphant.
We know that.
IPC referred to it as the War of the Frontier, while the Asdanians dubbed it the War of Independence. It's true that Hanunu was a legendary hero, but it must be acknowledged that while he bestowed freedom upon the prisoners, he didn't grant them true liberation. However, the three nameless stayed on the planet, endeavoring to spread the tenets of Trailblaze throughout the frontier prison. Alas, their efforts proved futile. Once again, Asdana was engulfed in war, this time the enemies originating from within. The prisoners remained prisoners for the rest of their lives, fighting for freedom rather than living for it.
I hope you like this land of freedom on a scorched earth.
As you can see, their sentences have long ended, and the IPC guards have long been expelled. Yet, these prisoners remain enslaved, not by external forces, but by the confines of their own minds.
Prisoners, this is my order. Learn the essence of freedom and teach your fellow prisoners to fight for their lives.
Hey! Why do we have to fight while enjoying the show?
For I desire not only your enjoyment, but also your assistance in its completion.
What? Jeez.
Time to play the next piece.
Such a bop too, damn.
Let the show begin!
Looks kind of goofy.
Again? On the still waters of oblivion.
And then when I do this, it's
Souls shall in stars echo.
more banger music.
Stay in step.
You anymore. You are free.
Thus concludes the first act. Amidst a raging war, the frontier prison headed toward becoming Land of the Exiles. They transmuted streams of stars into inked nibs, creating symbols to be pronounced and counted. They molded stardust into flowing rivers, assigning the righteous upstream and the unjust downstream. Thus, all things were marked, and the world learned to discern between good and evil. That marked the third and fourth days.
The haunting organ, right? Yeah, with the bee in the background too, like dum dum. Act 2. Ode to Fool.
Ode to Fool. This must be the second act.
Behold the ensuing tale, a struggle for power. Penacony witnessed the ascent of the 7 major lineages: tree, grass, flower, bird, beast, fruit.
I'm just impressed there's a separate theme for each one of these areas.
Peace. Land of the Exiles was in disarray, besieged by both internal and external perils. Though the 7 major lineages appeared united on the surface, each harbored their own ambitions, leading to ceaseless conflict. The Black Plum family was the first to fall. They withered away in the White Desert event, orchestrated by the Alfalfa family. The leader of the Alfalfa family sought to defect to the IPC, trading freedom for survival. However, his eldest son slew him in the name of righteousness, and ascended as the new family head. Only when Gopher Wood led the family to Land of the Exiles and earned recognition from all 5 major lineages did Penacony earn its new name, the Land of the Dreams.
Dear outsider, I beseech your aid in purging this mansion of the poison spread by the lurking instigators.
Get a load of this fellow.
I wish they could regain their reason and cast away the shackles of hypocrisy.
Looks like we've gotta help those guys kneeling down over there calm down a bit, right?
Calm.
Without a master, who can grant me true freedom?
Master is no longer here. I must seek a new master and serve them faithfully.
My former master has long departed. But why do I still fear the remnants of his creation?
Be calm. You too, you know?
Master, now that you have gone, I shall wait no longer for my reward. I shall seize what is rightfully mine.
I shall sing for my new master, just as their noble voice once resonated throughout the cosmos.
Thank you, dear outsiders.
Okay, do I have to fight you though?
Cast aside the veils of hypocrisy and embrace one another.
Get ready. Looks like another fight is about to begin.
You gotta be shitting me. Is this what they call immersive theater? Immersive indeed?
The snow blankets all of us done. The sky trembles, and the earth teeters on the brink of collapse. At the edge of the silver universe, the first buds sprout under the rising sun.
Dreams do come true. Say no more.
Another journey begins. Still waters of oblivion.
Okay.
Alas, they remain but slaves till the very end, with the illusion of freedom. Thus concludes the second act. Amidst an illusory harmony, Land of the Exiles charted its course toward becoming the planet of festivities. They used the planetary rings to establish the law, forging a code of conduct among the masses. A grand lyre with black and white keys served as an instrument, while symbols of articulation and numerical notation took the form of musical notes. The downward flowing river became a melody, and the canon of law dictated the form. Thus, all mortals found their unique place within this symphony. That marked the 5th and 6th days.
The third act. The last act. Before all goes down. Odes to order.
Oh, I get it now. The last scene is all about singing the praises of the Order.
And the atmosphere here is completely different from the previous 2 scenes.
This is the concluding act of this play. I have showcased the past and present of Penacony, hoping that my desire for change resonates within you.
No, it don't.
And now, I shall reveal its future to you.
If the people lack foresight, we will make choices on their behalf and bear the responsibility.
Infallible. Let the show begin. Hey, aren't we supposed to kick off a short story and have a fight here just like we did in the previous acts? Why aren't any of these puppets saying anything?
Perhaps we'll need to complete the story ourselves, just like we did before.
With clockwork?
Huh?
Farewell, former king.
Oh, that's just fucking creepy.
How did it go?
Can't. They're satisfied.
I forgot to inform you that the final part was scripted long ago.
Let our previous king recount it to you. Now it is time for the final rite.
Prepare for battle. Looks like we'll have to fight again.
Ascending from the infinite spiral staircase, I traverse towards the future with measured steps. No need to remember me or seek my existence. For the contours of my mind shall intersect with other experiences.
I see through you.
Part. It too shall fall.
These guys are so tanky.
No matter.
I'm sorry? Cannot take action within a certain number of turns and regenerates. No, that debuff
Don't miss the
fucking
best timing
sucks.
for an-
No matter.
That debuff sucks ass.
On a still water.
Finally. Bruh.
Once this stage play concludes, it'll be time for the main event, the Charmony Festival.
Oh, all the souls. All the 100,000 souls. Oh shit. Oh shit, it's time. I think. Not yet, no.
They imbued the world with meaning, perfecting all things in the heavens and on earth. Then, they rested from the labors of creation. All beings cried out to Enna. Under the banner of the Order, you have defined all things in the cosmos, but this made us realize that we are but puppets in your hands. Thus, on that day, all beings united and cast the Eon into the abyss of oblivion.
Everyone, get ready. This could be a tough battle.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
That marked the seventh day. Cheers and chants reverberated in ears.
The Order's dead, the Order's dead, the Order's dead. There's Sunday.
You've arrived at the perfect moment. The Charmony Festival is about to commence, and it would be a shame if you were absent for the Harmony's prologue.
Prologue.
Allow me to extend my warmest welcome once more. Welcome to Penacony Theater, the very core of the Sweet Dream, the abode of the Stellaron, the grand stage of the Charmony Festival, and the very place where the future of Penacony shall be determined through conflict.
And the very place where your schemes get smashed to smithereens.
Your unwavering faith in the Trailblaze is truly impressive.
Allow me to point out that falling into a permanent slumber is not happiness, especially when those people are driven by someone else's will in their sleep.
People will never achieve true happiness in a world like that. They would just be toys for the Eon.
It seems you have misunderstood my intentions. Allow me to clarify. My desire is not to resurrect a fallen Eon, or become one myself. My sole objective is to create a paradise free from Eons, where the Order ensures the dignity and happiness of all humanity. A paradise exclusive to us human beings. Before the prelude to the future begins, please take a moment to ponder the questions I've posed. Is darkness equal to daylight? Are sinners equal to the righteous? If you are born weak, which god should you turn to for solace?
Oh, we're gonna fight a bunch of minions first?
For the eon with great might, under the banner of the Order, you have defined all things in the cosmos.
Blade of Moonlight, all will be revealed in lunar flame.
Just don't do the. Okay, no, I need to refresh this.
As one.
Resist crowd control.
No matter.
I think we're good though. I think we're good.
Blade of Moonlight. All will be revealed in lunar flame.
Fuck it. Right. Second fucking phase. Oh my fucking. What the fuck is that? They have their own fucking ultimate combination looking ass. What the? Unreal. They have a fucking ult. Oh, kill me, please.
Eternal.
Oh,
Creations.
shit, we don't have a refresh. Okay, I need to refresh on the next turn.
This is big brain time.
You. She skipped the one I needed!
An endless lifespan is just a bitter wait for insanity.
Yeah, I am about to go into insanity. Jinglu.
Still unanswered.
If they ever put this in MOC, I'm finna uninstall the game.
In lunar flame.
A quick didn't
Refresh.
Refresh
that bitch. Dude, fuck this boss, yo.
I already know your decision.
I now permit you to gaze into the sun.
Of these 107,336 stones, the almighty and powerful strings of harmony are at
No.
my disposal.
No more. You fucking order maniacs.
Harmonious choir, for MINIBOSS!
Lost souls, come and meet your master.
The embodiment of the harmony. So the true purpose of the Charmony Festival is to usurp it?
Oh he has 3 bars of shields.
Together as one.
Listen to our song.
There's more to life than drawing breath. You'll do.
It's all linked
Stand
HP
down
too.
and I'll spare fleeting light, roaring flood.
Still the same old.
Enjoying yourself?
Why does the Preceptor as you are answer this? Why could the harmony and the order merge into one?
A blade of moonlight. All will be revealed. In lunar flame.
Disorderly noise.
But he only has 1 health bar, right? It's only times 3 for the shields.
With all my power, fly the future.
Oh, fuck me. Okay.
Yet stratagems, constellations, are human creations.
Because they threw me right in after the thing. How was I supposed to know? Only 1 phase in story. Oh, thank God. Thank the fuck.
Tolerate discord.
Yin and yang, life and death.
Okay, so it only has 1 phase in the story.
It's fading. Noisy.
Okay.
Nowhere to run.
Okay. I can't even focus on the music. I know it's bopping, but like, damn.
Sink into a dream.
Oh shit! He has that debuff too. No. I'm gonna piss myself.
All will be revealed. In lunar flame.
Disorderly noise.
I'm feeling like there's another world in front of my eyes.
It's the power of tuning. Don't let the song distract you.
Converge and awaken.
Noisy.
Wait, when is he gonna do the 2nd phase thingy though?
A symphony of wishes. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out!
Are you you chose Ron Main to slam?
A blade of moonlight.
I still have a chance.
Noisy.
All will be revealed. In lunar flame.
Disorderly noise.
With all my power, fly the future.
Try harder.
Was this predestined?
Sink into a dream.
Not over yet.
World in front of my eyes.
It's the power of tuning.
Fucking idiot. Okay.
Dusk's reign. The two shall fall.
The time has come.
Yeah, you tough shit, bro. What you gonna do?
Danheng?
Oh. He used the abacus.
Heed my word.
Show no mercy. Oh shit. my bracelet fell off. That shit came off, bro. My prayer beads got swung off my hand.
Wake up. Hey, wake up. The sun's frying your butt.
Oh shit.
Do you remember your name?
Marshmallow.
Oh, not good. Try to remember. Your name is... All right. Stop joking around. The Lightning Lord may be all-powerful, but they're not going to cause sudden memory loss. I'm just glad you're okay.
Bro, the fucking trio gave me more of a heart attack than the weekly boss.
Simply put, Danheng Mom used the Jade Abacus of Allying Oath when we were in the middle of a fierce battle, and summoned the General to help us just in time.
So, how did they bring the ships into the thing exactly? Did they make the ships go to sleep too? Did they gather all the squad and then make them do a group sleepover? So like, Jingyuan, I need you to bring the whole army over here and like take a nap.
Man, fuck you.
Yeah, it's probably the Emerald Keeper.
Hey, we meet again, sleepyhead. Though the strike from the General was timely, its destruction was also immense. Thankfully, I managed to get everyone out before the Harmonious choir collapsed.
Is that whole thing just
Well,
done?
not when you were around.
As in like in the story. That was a little... The big fella got shish kebabbed way a bit too easily.
You're awake. How do you feel?
Well, me. You must be that Stellaron they were talking about.
Everyone, let's hurry up and look for Miss Himiko, shall we? She's now a minor star on Penacony, and the entire hotel's concerned about her well-being.
Are we good now, Penacony? You're not gonna... Wait a fucking... So what's the thing with Sparkle and her nuke buttons? Is that... What's happening with that exactly?
My boy!
That is so weird seeing him here.
Well, would you look at that? Here comes the big hero.
My boy, my man. No, you're the hero in my heart. Let me guess. You're thinking about me again. A master stroke.
If it isn't the galactic baseballer. A hero with unparalleled...
He remembers my nickname.
Thanks to General Jingyuan's destruction of the Harmonious choir, we were able to escape.
He was truly after a fair fight with us, had he wanted. He could have easily taken us down.
Fair? That son of a bitch threw the whole trio of the violinist, the candle, and the waiter at me. I know it's probably because of my team composition. Alien something debuff. That's fair, bro.
Speaking of the Oak family head, where is he now?
It's complicated, but in a nutshell, he's now the former Oak family head.
Good riddance. Thank God.
The IPC has named him the key figure in the family's Penacony split, citing a threat to cosmic peace. He must represent the family and answer for the unrest caused. His trial is set to take place at Pier Point.
I hope Robin's okay. That just begs the question. We're seemingly at the end, right? But there's still... First of all, whatever Sparkle's doing, we don't know what that is. Whatever the IPC has planned for the cornerstones, because Jade activated hers. I don't know what that's supposed to do.
Although I'm not too sure of the reason, the representatives from the IPC have insisted on her presence. Allow me to lead the way. Follow me, please.
Wait, something.
Hey, the trio. Oh, that means you're okay. I'm kind of annoyed that this is how we find out he's okay. You know, it's something we see off screen. I love him. I'm so glad he's fine. But see, what he had to do was like a big deal, right? You kind of expect his return to be equally, at least.
I would also extend my sincere thanks to you.
I guess you're fine.
The presence of everyone here assures that the talks will likely reach a conclusion that satisfies all sides.
Really? Did they just not explain this at all?
After much deliberation from the Strategic Investment Department's council, the absolute majority of members have agreed to the following resolutions. In light of long-term considerations for interastral peace, and by authority of Pierpoint HQ, the Strategic Investment Department, on behalf of the Interastral Peace Corporation, will permanently relinquish its claim on Penacony sovereignty and offer unconditional support of the family's rebuilding efforts on Penacony.
Has the IPC finished sharing all its thoughts? The Guild, much like the Genius Society, has taken a keen interest in the recent calamity in Penacony. Ultimately, both parties have agreed to a comprehensive collaboration, offering technical support for the reconstruction of Penacony. The floor is yours for the finer points, Mr. Screwlum. Enlighten us, please.
Organic life's unrelenting search to understand the realm of inner spirituality is something I both admire and envy. Inorganic life has no mechanism to evoke dreams. But when my mechanical impulses are activated, my inspiration circuits will start to operate, and I will enter a state defined as imagination. After deliberations with my partners, we have decided to defer the progress of the Simulated Universe project, and instead assist the Intelligentsia Guild as technological consultants in the research of the Dreamscape and Memory Zone, so that these assets may be better used to serve humanity.
I can't imagine her just too happy, but you know. I keep getting this feeling that this is all too good to be true.
Hard to imagine members of the Genius Society taking an interest in such mundane
Also,
research.
Rachel smiling like that? Kinda cursed.
It appears that we have nothing else to worry about on Penacony. Looks like it's time for us to embark on a new voyage.
Sounds good to me.
You two head back to the Express first. I'll pick up March and deal with the checkout procedure. Oh, also, Miss Black Swan, you have a matter to discuss with me, yes?
She really
Nothing escapes your
likes
attention,
just fading in
Miss
like that.
Navigator.
The navigation meeting is about to start. We're all waiting for you.
Huh?
Ahem.
Wait.
Looks like everyone's present.
Oh.
Let the navigation meeting commence then.
This a meeting to decide our next stop? How we doing this? A show of hands.
What's
Hold
happening?
your horses, cowboy. It's for those
Wait.
to decide.
What incarnation are you guys doing here?
Mr. Boothill and Miss Black Swan submitted a request to temporarily travel with the Express for their own personal reasons.
Oh, we got new crew?
Oh, you poor sweet summer child.
Model Fudger. Fudge.
We come to the crux of this navigation meeting. We must decide on the Express's next stop. Let me introduce our current options. The first
just
choice is from
long.
Himiko, the oceanic planet of Lushaka, a planet composed entirely of water. Many aquatic races reside there. Of course, it's also the home planet of the venerable, nameless Mikhail. The second choice is the agate world Melustanen, suggested by Will.
Melus.
It's famed as one of the initial sites of the Stellaron disaster, and the place where the beauty Idrilla ascended. The third choice is Edostar, a planet nestled within a vast ion storm region, currently under assault by the Antimatter Legion. The last choice, courtesy of Black Swan, is the glass belt Petravia, a massive belt of asteroids that was turned to glass by the Lord Ravager Zephyro. These days, it's apparently known to house one of the branches of the Morning Actors Troupe.
So do we want to go to Fontaine, Melus, Edostar, the Glass Belt, or
A few
Looks like we have a winner! Next stop, the agate world, Melustanen! Then this navigation meeting is adjourned. I'll go check the warp jump coordinates. Everyone can catch up on some rest in the meantime.
How about a chat?
No.
You're fast becoming an excellent trailblazer. It's an honor to be able to watch you grow. Don't downplay your achievements. Everyone has witnessed your growth. I've known many warriors in my time, and only a few achieve the kind of growth you have. Back home, where I'm from, you'd be rated at least an S tier.
an S-rank Valkyrie?
Please let this trip be uneventful. Please let this trip be uneventful. Come on, start praying with me. Please let this trip be uneventful. Please let this trip be uneventful. Please let this trip be uneventful.
For some reason, I'm suddenly stricken by the feeling that we haven't crossed paths in quite some time.
You're always in my heart.
I should have known better than to expect anything
What the hell does that
serious
mean?
from you.
I'm dead serious when I say that.
Oh.
Dunhung.
You're here. Seeing your reflection among the stars in the porthole really does seem somewhat surreal. How about it? This journey of beautiful dreams. Was it to your liking?
What a roller coaster ride. It's just so peak. Keep it coming. It's kind of left me wanting more, you know. Seems like there was still a lot of loose ends, no? It's nothing short of a Deus Ex Machina. The next survey comes, I'll be checking the too easy box again.
How about you hand that small parting gift back to me?
Yeah, sure, take it.
Oh? I just stumbled upon a particularly fascinating spot in your memory. Before I explain, I would like to apologize to you. This farewell gift I gave you isn't really a compass from the memory zone. but merely an empty light cone. Light cones are slices of light used to
Right.
encapsulate solidified phenomena. This empty light cone is the same. In this grandiose and ostentatious dream of the families, only you personally experienced the entire course.
What does that mean?
I'm looking for an opportune time. A time when you're totally at ease. Perhaps when the night grows hazy and you're about to drift off would be the most opportune. How about one fine night? I will prepare the candles, aromatics, and even a cushy couch to create a cozy dreamland for you.
Thanks, Sylvie.
And then I will tell you the answer in the form of a little bedtime story to lull you to sleep.
I will take you up on that offer.
Attention all passengers! The express is about to make the jump. Please be seated and hold on.
As a small token of compensation for playing that little trick on you with the empty light cone, I will gift you with some words. They hold great significance to me. Life is akin to a winding labyrinth where memories serve as our sole companions. You'll remember these words dearly, won't you?
At my current rate, maybe not.
In the year 2158 of the Amber Era, the first year of the new epoch, the universe resumed its intended trajectory. The kindling of conspiracy smoldered in Penacony, the land of the dreams. Failing to erupt into a blaze, it instead flickered briefly on Klapoth's anvil, before vanishing in the blink of an eye. Time marches forward, heralding the arrival of a new chapter in the history of trailblazing expeditions. Countless shooting stars streak the sky tonight. If you can pick the right one, it will carry your wish to thousands of distant worlds. You're feeling very relaxed now, aren't you? So, then...
Because every time they wrote a credit like that, it was always bullshit.
Well, let's start with a conclusion. The crew was defeated in the battle against Sunday. Everyone in Penacony failed, and no one survived.
Huh?
There's a major flaw in the story you have experienced. Yet, within that flaw lies a glimmer of hope.
What is happening? What do you mean defeat?
When the clock turned back, the Express started a warp jump, sending you to a strange dream. You were bewildered back then, and then a Galaxy Ranger named Acheron showed you a way out. When you arrived at the Reverie Hotel, you met the doorman Misha and had a confrontation with Aventurine, an
What are they
ITC
doing?
representative. After that, you saved Firefly and explored Penacony together. During the tour, you ran into Sparkle disguised as Sampo and accidentally entered a child's dream. There, I rescued both of you from death, but Firefly didn't return to reality. She realized the truth and tried to involve you in her plan, but that resulted in an accidental death. Even more unsettling, you soon encountered another murder. The 2 cases of death prompted you to investigate the truth.
I know,
behind
this is
this
what
late
exactly
dream.
happened.
Despite
doing?
your efforts to gather information about the two victims, you didn't make much progress. But you did learn about the watchmaker from Gallagher. Meanwhile, Aventurine was secretly carrying out his scheme, in which you were one of the pawns. In the midst of a fierce battle, Acheron revealed her true identity as an emanator of the Nihility and unsheathed her sword. That strike foiled Aventurine's plan and opened a passage between the sweet dream and the original memory zone. Upon your arrival at Dreamflux Reef, you learned the truth that death was actually dormancy, as well as the truth about the dreamscape, the Stellaron, and the bellboy, Misha. You split up with Sunday and Robin, looking for a way to seal the Stellaron. However, it turned out that Sunday and the Dreamaster had their own hidden agenda, and you had to engage in an ultimate duel on the stage of the Charmony festival.
Which we won rather quickly.
Finally, the story reached its conclusion. You emerged victorious, with the Trailblaze triumphing over the Order, and Penacony embracing a bright and peaceful future. This marks the end of the thrilling journey in Penacony. I'm sure you've already noticed something unusual, haven't you? The major flaw, which contradicts all the known information, hides in this story.
Oh, Misha.
Welcome to the Reverie. May you experience an unforgettable holiday. If you need help checking in, please head straight to the concierge.
Well, Misha is a rather special memory zone meme, and he was granted power by the Trailblaze. There's still one thing that he shouldn't be able to do.
Enter reality.
A life born in the memory zone could never manifest in reality. So, why did he appear in the Reverie Hotel in reality? The answer is simple. He is the one fatal variable that contradicts all our known information. This means that you, who wholeheartedly believe in this memory, are still trapped in the dreamscape at this very moment.
I knew that row ending's credit was bullshit. Oh god, from which moment? During the warp jump? Was that when that happened? What does that mean?
Wake up, sleepyhead. Break free from this eternal dream and return to the real world. We'll find our answers there.
The train is about to make the jump. 5, 4, 3, 2.
This way, darling.
Not another one. Thank you so much, Black Swan.
Huh? It's almost been 11 hours of stream. I can't take something like this right now.
Finally, I can breathe a sigh of relief.
I can breathe a sigh of fucking...
I understand you must be confused.
No fucking shit!
And we'll do our best to shed light on the situation. However, before that, it's essential to know that this place is the rift between dream and reality. A place reserved only for those who have awakened from Enna's dream. From the early days of our journey into Asdana, we were already affected by the Stellaron, that strange dreamscape where we met. Maybe it was a sign that your thoughts were beginning to drift away.
Okay, chat. How much percent is remaining? Venti! No! If it's another 90%, I will die!
I don't think the goal of the Order was to put everyone into a deep sleep. Quite the contrary. They used the Stellaron to catalyze the leakage of Astana's memoria into the material world, allowing the dreamscape to blend with reality.
How big is the area of effect of all this memoria at this rate?
Fortunately, while the path of the Order governs all things, it can't affect the Nihility. I came to realize this when the Dreammaster tried to expel me at any cost.
This is also why you felt a sense of peculiarity when traveling with her.
That's why? Wait, but this is the first loop, right?
Thanks to your memories, now we still have a chance to turn the tide.
Didn't expect all to come back to Misha.
Now Sunday has usurped the power of the Harmonious Choir through the Charmony Festival. Astana has thus fallen into Enna's dream, transforming everyone equally into the notes of the Eon.
Fuck, he succeeded?
We still have a chance, though. To make it happen, please, Black Swan, guide us to those with a strong will.
All right, please come with me.
Do you see how much I paused on the credits? Do you see how I was going like this the entire time? The only time they ever use that credits is to either troll you, or when you're going for a second or if you're going for a second alternate non-canon ending.
Sometimes you wonder whether their destiny would have changed had you stepped onto that train. But those stories are no longer for you.
One that puts you right back on the original path, the path you're supposed to pursue. So I was like the entire time, credits? Even before the credits rolled, even Stell mentioned everything, all of this is too good to be true. And there were times that the idea flashed in my head. It's like, imagine if we're still in a dream, bro. Like, yo, that'd be crazy. We are still in a dream. Dude, I can't even properly, think about what's happened in the past 11 hours now. Recap, nothing matters. We're in a fucking dream. We've been bamboozled. End of the Order is a piece of shit. Fuck that motherfucker and everything that son of a nice lady stands for, okay? As quote by a cyborg cowboy. Fudge, muddle fudger, shirtbag.
The next day.
Clocky looking like this is so creepy. Wait, you're right. That is the color scheme of his eyes. Isn't there the theory that, the whole thing with Gaiatha Triclops, Aventurine could be connected to the Order as well, like a child of the Order? I can't. They're all satisfied. Are you satisfied? How is that satisfied? Oh, this is so uncanny valley. I hate it. Like, the real you.
Finally, you've arrived.
Let me introduce you to Robin. She woke up from Enna's dream by her own will. And it's this tough lady who led us here.
Oh, that's so weird, but we've met you already. We should know you, but we don't. It's like we're strangers again.
Are we going to lock it up in a cage? I want to see it fly freely in the sky.
Then let's take care of it together until it can return to the sky.
Huh?
Birds have wings because they're meant to fly. Even if they may crash on the ground one day, they shouldn't be trapped in a cage.
Wait, this is the complete opposite.
The illusion was so impossibly blissful that I realized it was just a dream. Enna's dream is founded upon the Harmonious Choir. Namely, everyone's shared wishes. It will only materialize once the aspirations of all beings in Penacony merge as one. At present, it has become impervious due to people's desire to remain slumbering within the dream. And in order to destroy it...
How?
We must make everyone in Penacony want to wake up.
How? The influence of their paradise is
Now
Too
comes
strong.
the tricky part.
Did you play Honkai Impact 3rd in Kevin's Project Stigma? Oh, but I can see what you're getting at. This does feel similar to Project Stigma, doesn't it? Where like he puts a huge number of the population into like a dream state. There's a bit of a parallel here.
But we can't just stay here and do nothing.
At this very moment, there is only one dream encompassing the entire Asdana system.
If we can attract a large number of outsiders to this system, their free will would intertwine with this dream and shake it to its core. Looks like the Jade Abacus of allying oath.
No need for that. You want thousands of people with unwavering free will? Just leave it to us Galaxy Rangers. Do you know what it is, Acheron? What the hell?
It's the relic I returned to you.
Its light illuminates the universe. It means the fall of a hero.
It's a flare gun. Really? That's not. Shut the hell up. More people that says fudge, muddle fudger, shirt bag, and fork. Fuck yeah! I also love this OST track in the background though. I remember it playing during our dream encounter with Dream Sunday. Feels very epic.
So, you're the key in the end, I assume?
The Harmonius Choir possesses the power of an emanator. To overcome it, you'll need the same level of power. The final step in destroying the sweet dream will be my responsibility. May I have a moment alone with you? There's one more thing I need to explain to you. There's something you should know. We were able to locate you within this boundless dream and find the key to breaking free from the dream. All because of one person's unwavering dedication, Firefly. She awakened from the dream ahead of others, discovered the Express amidst the stars, and brought us valuable information about the remnants of the Order. She may have been aided by the script, and it came at a cost.
What?
As you know, Firefly is a stowaway who entered the dreamscape in a different way from ours. Without the dream pool in the hotel or assistance from the family, she can only awaken from this dream in one way. A real death. We mustn't fail her determination. I'm not implying that we must win this fight no matter what, but our resolve should match that of that courageous lady.
Let's embark on the final stage.
Please close your eyes.
Okay. I really want to use Sunday, so did I say Sunday? Bro, I'm sorry. I'm tripping. I'm fucking from the future right now. So,
How long has this rain been ongoing?
That's a huge hand.
If I remember correctly, it has lasted for decades, or even centuries. The unwavering determination of the Hunt followers persists even in death. But thankfully, we've guided those lost souls to their lives beyond. They were heroes in their time. And they won't be reduced to puppets of the Nihility in their death. Do you remember? He once said that the sky would clear when the regrets of the departed had faded away.
But it's still raining.
I know.
So, why is all this? Why did this rain choose me?
Because someone's regrets haven't been fulfilled, perhaps. Sin-thirsters. The obsessions of the Pathstriders. They emerge from the depths of IX, seeing themselves as masters of their own destiny, unknowingly repeating the actions of their past lives. They emerge from the Nihility and head toward it, leading purposeless lives. However, these hollow phantoms, they have journeyed with me for such a long time.
So this is how it is. I'm already dead.
Yes.
Are you
He's
watching
the Phantom
over me?
himself already.
This is my duty as Acheron the Watcher.
Watcher of the Acheron River.
I'm guarding the path to the abyss of the nihility, guiding every soul reluctant to become one with it. Back to this side.
But if this is what the departed ones expected, should you try to change it?
I don't know. But someone once told me that when the inevitable moment came, he hoped that someone would stand at his grave and place a bouquet of flowers.
Even if it doesn't make sense at all.
Some tasks have to be done, even if they are pointless. I have experienced that much already. Please extend your hand and then close your eyes. I'll carry your wish with me and fulfill it. Only then will I be able to put an end to the final regret by the Dead Sea.
Will I ever see them again?
Yes, that is certain. Because it was you who told me about the Express, your two former companions. The expedition cut short by the Swan, your narrow escape from death, and your encounter with the Galaxy Rangers, and Penacony, the hometown to which you could never return.
Tiernan, then.
Mikhail? Are you still there?
Take my hand and come with me. We will leave this place.
Thank you.
May death be the end of your boundless dream.
There's that line again.
Guiding you back to the waking
worlds.
To the horizon of existence. This place is one of the thousands of manifestations belonging to the sleeping and shapeless. And it's also an exit out of the nihility for the awake ones. Let's bid our final farewells here.
My farewells to Acheron?
Always distinguish between reality and imagination. All right, Gray.
I still don't know what you're... Wait. The Golden Dream is about to become restless. In the long night that will follow, I fear that you may encounter countless setbacks and witness endless tragedies. In the end, only black and white will be left in your vision. This is her talking to us through that black and white world will have a fleeting moment of crimson. But when you make your choice, when you make your decision, it will reappear once again. And you must carefully ruminate on its meaning, then return to the waking world. We will find your answers there.
Life is akin to a winding labyrinth, where memories serve as our sole companion.
May your schemes be forever concealed.
Anna's dream is too cruel for him and everyone else.
To the imperfect tomorrow.
Hey, my boy.
I still remember the question on the invitation letter. Why does life slumber?
Why does life slumber? We don't know the answer yet, but we're about to awaken from this dream. Or perhaps such is the answer itself. Leave this place. Return to where you belong. Awaken Penacony from this dream.
Will you come with us? What if folks don't want to wake up?
As I said, our plan is not about convincing everyone to choose the right path, but about inspiring them to save themselves. So, when will people actively save themselves? The answer is when they are in desperate situations.
I've never seen her sad like this. Did you see that expression?
As for now, it is time to guide them, not as a savior, but as a nameless among those mortals. In this way, you will reunite in the warmth of the sunlight. The rain is intensifying. Before we part ways, please allow me to ask a few final questions.
Wait. Isn't this... Dude. It is. It's from Honkai. Oh, fuck. It's not just Kevin's theme they used back in Act 2. Bro, I recognized this immediately. I was like, wait a second.
So far, you have forged unbreakable bonds with numerous individuals and entities in the Sweet Dreamland.
Oh, what a place to use this, though. Oh, shit.
Might I ask if you fear severing these bonds with your own hands?
I feel no fear.
If there is a vast, lifelike dreamland that is virtually indistinguishable from reality, a realm without death, where everyone can attain the happiness and fulfillment they deserve, living blissfully ever after. I would ask, would you wish to stay?
I would never ever want to live in a dream.
Imagine if this splendid dream were fated to fall apart. Friends, family, strangers, followed by the gentle breeze, soaring birds, the stars, and ultimately yourself.
Dang, that black hole kind of flat, though.
If you had grasped the journey's finale right from its inception, I would ask, would you still embark on this journey? I'm glad. The answer itself doesn't matter. What matters is that you've made a decision. If the nihility represents the primal fear of life, rendering any lofty convictions insignificant under their imposing shadow, then behind this shadow, there must exist the most fervent source of light in the world. Just as every life that edges closer to death fervently approaches the end of the nihility, we must pursue that primordial light.
And to think that you exist in the nihility, and you watch over others to depart it. Such a task is absurd and meaningless.
Even if it's a meaningless task, I've come this far, haven't I?
Even if the future you forge may not even belong to you.
It may not belong to me, but it definitely belongs to someone.
What hardships you must have experienced. In that case, allow me to do something meaningless too. Please, tell me your name. Your name should be remembered, and this universe will remember it as well.
For me, some things are difficult to recall, yet there are others that I find challenging to forget. Such is memory, a creation of the past that
I know Acheron can't be your real name.
Future. I remember that
So what is
the
it?
start of my journey. The origin of the vibrant red hue in my life. And the most fervent element amidst every tempest. That's my name. Raiden. Bosenmori. May.
Oh shit! Oh, now we know. I mean, we know. We pretty much knew from the start, but oh, that name dropping is so fucking satisfying. Bosenmori May. Raiden Bosenmori May. Yeah, you're right. Now we need to find Kiana. They're all out there somewhere.
The Golden Dream is getting restless. In the coming long nights, I'm afraid you will face many setbacks and witness many tragedies. And in the end, you will only see in black and white.
Oh shit.
But please believe me.
The flare.
That in that monochrome world, there will be a glimpse of fleeting red. And when you make a choice, it will appear once more.
The whole... She's cutting through the whole fucking... Damn!
What you must do is ponder its significance. Then return to the waking world.
Like how she reached out for Kiana!
That's where we all find our answers.
Have you broken free from the dream of order?
Yes, bitch.
We've done enough sleeping already. Let's show them a wake-up call.
Okay.
Together as one. All things in this world have
And we go again.
Constellations
3 phases.
are human creations.
Okay, I'll focus on breaking this first, I guess.
Awaken from your dream. May as well kill them all. Another journey begins.
Oh. Nice.
Stand still.
That's another one.
No matter. Good times never last. Time to say
And the
bye.
Shit. Even the boss OST is different. Okay, shields. Nice. Try me, bitch.
How can the weak be righteous?
In formation, in accordance.
Everyone, keep up with my tempo.
You hear this shit, bro? Yo.
Weep for the departed.
The Shing. The Shing.
Dusk's reign.
It's good that they have linked HP.
Did you come here of your... In the still waters of
More
oblivion,
shields.
I guide the wandering souls.
I love how innovative they can get with the boss HP bars, you know.
That breathing sensation.
Okay, there we go.
Let's play our own melody.
It's like we have our mini Jeopard.
Half the work is already done.
Okay, she's not gonna do much here, so...
Stand still.
There we go, break.
times never last. Time to say bye.
HP link is kind of good. Yeah, thank God it's like a shared HP pool. Nice. And it gets back up. Sight.
All my power, try the future.
Awaken from your dream.
Dude, the chorus in the background is fucking killing it.
Another journey begins. In the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
Phase 2.
7,336 notes. I solemnly invite you to join the glorious chorus and ascend to the heavens!
Oh god, you can't deplete him.
Dusk's reign, it too shall fall.
But it don't matter because I got fucking Acheron.
Noise is fading. If the dreamscape is indistinguishable from reality, can it still be called an illusion?
Okay, we do that. Okay, I'll normal 10.
Stand still.
Debuff. Nice. Refresh.
Together as one.
From the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
With this perfect melody I command, recreate paradise anew!
Oh, it's scripted.
Music.
Robin!
There seems to be another kind of sound coming into the Order's symphony.
Harmony buffs! Yes!
Penacony's first and last disharmony.
Keep up with my tempo.
Those imprisoned in their dreams are awakening for freedom.
Noise! Robin, is that you singing?
Brother, you have heard their cries. This is not the paradise they hoped for.
Even so, they don't know where they should be heading. That's why I had to become the lone star in the sky to guide them.
You really got star railed.
Hang in a perpetual night of solitude.
Okay.
All things in this world, yet stratagems, constellations, are human creations!
Okay, we're gonna break.
Good times never last. Time
This is
to
such a
say
switch
bye.
though. We got like metal music and then now it's this shit. Okay, now Trailblazer.
Let's play our own melody. Let the show begin!
Now, this.
I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall.
If we had never experienced solitude, how could we have embarked on different paths?
Come on, Sunday, wake the fuck up.
Now, our final talk has concluded.
This is third phase.
All the work of creation has been completed. The inevitable day has arrived. The embryo of philosophy will reshape for us all of reality. If your paradise can save more people, sever my path with your hand.
Right, his torso is now the gigantic face. Collective. What? Yeah. Oh, this is our third song. Holy shit, he has 9. And he's weak to everything. Great. I know that though.
I swear.
Oh, he's gonna use the power of the order. Oh. But he's like, his weakness shield is like awfully weak.
May I honor you?
He's charging up, bro.
With all my power, try the future.
Stand still.
Insolent.
Okay.
I swear on words.
On the 3rd day. Oh god, it's gonna charge to 7.
In the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
Insolent.
On the 4th.
With this 7-day vow, I command you to heed my summon.
Hey, thanks Jimmy for the follow.
Listen to our song.
Okay, thank God for the shields. On the 5th day, grant rules. Okay, we're on the 6th day. Grant meaning. Oh shit, he's on the 7th day. Oh. Okay, break, wrap the star rail that motherfucker. Go.
Foundation of our paradise.
Oh.
Journey begins.
Man, that shit weak as fuck. Fuck out of here, Enon.
Resistance is fleeting as the dawn still, destined for oblivion. May as well kill them all. This won't take long.
The omniscience is information. In accordance.
Stand still. Good times never last. Time to say bye.
Hey, I love having Mini Japard on my team, baby.
By the solemn desire for order.
Stop it! You want to achieve the paradise we promised. But the order is not the only choice. True happiness, the meaning of life, lie in defying the nihilist.
Oh, we broke his weakness completely.
Let's play our own.
And Robin's in the background desperately trying to convince him too.
I weep for the departed.
Alright. God, dude, he is tanky though. Damn.
My turn.
Oh, super break damage with the. Yeah, baby!
Resistance fleeting as the dawn still, destined for oblivion.
Come on.
Allow me to make a divination.
It's time to wake up Sunday.
Together as one.
Oh, nah, that don't matter now.
I swear on truth.
Dude, it's too late to start charging it. I'm telling you. Is it blinking? It's not blinking.
All my power, try the future.
Dude, you're done. You are done. Sir.
Another journey in the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
Oh, not shit. Not shit. I'm sorry, you're gone. Oh.
I swear on values.
Everyone, keep up
Not
with my
yet?
tempo.
Okay.
It's my turn.
Okay. Damn it, I wanted to finish it with a star rail. Shit.
So,
I'm sorry, Kafka's thing.
why does life slumber?
That would have been epic though, fuck.
Someday.
Shit. It's not Sunday anymore.
We will wake
it's
up from
Monday. Oh, it's on the back of it.
The night is still too short.
Brother, the dream is over.
In the first year of the AE 2158, a fiery conspiracy erupted in the land of the dreams. Whispers carried the tale of those
that was such a sick boss fight though.
Hours,
shit.
when a sun teetered on the precipice of collapse, a paradise stood on the brink of destruction, and a world was poised to surrender to its new master.
Oh, is it?
Amidst it all, a body decayed, a pack of vultures gathered.
So Elio's not the
and a
cat.
brother and sister were doomed for eternal separation. And so, an eon succumbed to slumber once more. Some celebrated this fall, while others mourned. Among the insignificant witnesses, mere specks in the vast tapestry of the universe, it was said that this time, the Eon met their demise with dignity.
So we actually ended order.
As the cosmos bathed in the radiance of a pure dawn, a tempestuous storm brewed on the horizon. The chant of everything for the Amber Lord grew ever louder. Yet, no matter how one contemplated, time inexorably swings Klapot's colossal hammer in eternal cycles. The tale of the Astral Express reaches both its conclusion and a new beginning. Time marches forward, heralding the arrival of a new chapter in the history of trailblazing expeditions.
I'm sure we made history.
Brother, do you think the stars will fade away?
Where did that come all of a sudden?
Because the constellation that looks like a bird, the Torrent Eagles, looks a bit dim lately.
It's the Torment Eagles. Don't worry, it's still there. It's located in the inner ring of Penacony and can only be seen when spring and summer overlap. As for the question you asked, I think stars do die.
Well, yeah, supernova.
But do you know, sister? No star actually belongs to the present. The light we see from them is from a long time ago. Even after the stars perished, their light will
spatial
travel millions of
distortion
light years,
thing.
spanning countless years, to illuminate the night sky of another world. In our paradise, I believe there will be a star like that, shining with the same light. Its radiance will last forever, and its name will be happiness.
No, not just one star. We should have 2 stars. Or maybe even more.
Yeah, you're right.
It's a deal.
It's a deal then. This is our promise, and nothing will sway our ideals.
They're doing this again. Am I supposed to am I supposed to actually trust this one now? Raiden Bosenmori me. Hey. Script supervisor Elio. Oh shit. Should trust. This one is real. Okay. Rosalina Jane Estet. An ex-surveyor aboard the Express Express, a young scholar brimming with enthusiasm and curiosity. Hailing from the Zorina Earth system, enlightened by the remembrance and dominating academic clinics, she on the broader academic possibilities. She joined the crews also expected to build and launch in a memoria. To the end of the war, in the Penacony, battled in a shot and research. Secrets late, no She was the founder of the behind. She was the true founder behind the Land of Dreams. Brooklyn Tien, the former guard of the Ice was like the former gunslinger. And from the border of the Hidden Forces, his honor born of just by string the body was Penacony, most accomplished. He was already handling himself in the Galaxy. He found a crusade of one Lord of Arches. He was self in that. Tired like we're. The formula of okay, so he did come from an ocean planet. This episodes are Watchmaker is great in his role, and the fast people will die. Then he didn't want to start to reveal, but he was unable to witness Penacony at the end. He died of quiet death, but forgotten for someone else. And then with the Trailblaze religion, this critic was restoring seas. Penacony remains resplendent in its glory and will continue in perpetuity. Bruh. They really needed me to speedrun that.
It's a pleasure to hear your voice again. Congratulations. You've become the biggest winner of this festival.
Now we're coming back to the... Wait. So... Wait, did they do anything with Sparkle's button in the end at all? That's... Okay, yeah, I guess maybe they might touch on this in 2.3. But like, we kind of had the whole paw thing with Sparkle, which it focused kind of purely on her handing out the buttons.
Are you calling just to poke fun at me?
I'm just impressed. Not only did you
She awakened her stone in the real Penacony
and discover the truth of Dreamflux
because she was off-world.
But she also managed to escape with the help of that Knight of Beauty.
Oh.
Remember the recording you received from your Trailblaze friend? It's now the most valuable chip in this game. However, this came at a high cost. Losing a cornerstone is a hefty price to pay. Diamond just called a meeting to discuss what to do with you.
Yeah, because he broke his. He destroyed his cornerstone.
So is Diamond planning to demote me? Or kick me out of the 10 Stonehearts?
Why don't you take a wild guess?
Then I'll guess. He's going to promote me to P46?
Alright. What will you wager?
If it's just a friendly bet, I'll put on the line what I did when we first met. I'll bet my life, ma'am.
Huh. Of course, that is your style.
I'm on my way to Penacony. Once everyone is settled, we'll return to Pier Point for the final showdown.
Sounds like I'll be out of the action for a while. Finally, a chance to kick back and relax.
Yeah. Leave everything to me and Topaz, child. Thanks to you, as soon as the Jade Stone was delivered to the family's compound, we finished up our preparations. The seeds we planted have taken root. Soon, it'll be time to reap the rewards.
Huh? Let's wrap it up for now. Looks like I've got a visitor here.
Ratio? Oh, Boothill.
So many surprises today. Didn't expect a Galaxy Ranger and wanted criminal to show up here. One who managed to take out 2 IPC members under the noses of our fleet.
Damn.
Do you understand what that means?
Screw wubba boo, I just put him to sleep. Don't try to intimidate me with that nonsense. Besides, I've taken down more IPC lackeys than the residual value you squeezed. And I don't mind adding a few more zeros to my wanted poster. I have a question for you. Be honest, or I don't mind putting a bullet into your head. Tell me, where is Oswaldo Snyder?
Head of Marketing Development Department. So the interlude's gonna be focused on that whole thing with Boothill and the IPC's conflict. The observation deck has breathtaking views. You almost see the entire dream's edge at a glance. It's not an easy place to find. The person who introduced it to you truly values your friendship by sharing this view. The memories you created with that girl are too many to count. Whether they be happy or otherwise, they will become a part of you. Like an oat cake roll eaten and ending up in your belly. The previously mixed emotions have gradually disappeared, replaced by a palette of serenity, a night sky of reality, unstreaked by shooting stars. You know that both you have a mission to complete, be it in the dreamscape or reality. To this end, you two are forced to go separate paths towards your preordained destinies. When all this is over, you'll see each other again. That is what you believe. You hope she'll be safe and well then. A full moon cycle hovers over the dream's reflection, a child slumbering beneath the false moonlight. Disregarding the clash of metal, the Harmony's faint light continues to uphold the silver curtain that shades the sleeping child. His dream is long, so long, even the train's whistle could rouse him from his slumber. Silence reigns supreme. In the untouched night with nary a soul, it is as if all conflict has come to a standstill in this reprieve. Calm and sad. I mean, calm because that's how he passed, but sad that he never got to witness the Penacony of today. Stal, are you still in Penacony? I have a favor to ask. Do tell. When older brother and I crashed onto the land back then, I was thrust into unconscious darkness. But when I awoke, I was surrounded by nurses, and my brother was nowhere to be seen. I wanted to know if he was still safe, but they refused to tell me. If out of desperation, I would ask if you could look for my brother in the Grand Theater. Even a tiny clue would be reassuring. I'm now really afraid. Don't worry, leave it to me. Okay. So what remains of Sunday? There's 2 books.
The victor bears the responsibility of victory. Finish me. And fly into the sky.
We were supposed to fly into the sky together.
If only I could.
What's this? The journal's pages bear traces of what appears to words resembling Robin. Lost poetry. The reaction is almost imperceptible, but you definitely notice her momentary shock. She restores her composure very quickly and flashes a smile at you, even if her voice trembles ever so slightly. You don't look so good. I'm sorry, I'm fine. Thank you, Stel. This is definitely my big brother's handwriting, and it should be one of his belongings, but this scripture, the Odes of Harmony, has nothing like this recorded in it, and this red residue. So he really... We might still be able to turn things around. Harmony simply bows her head, staring numbly at the journal in her hands. It says nothing. She finally speaks after a long silence. Yes, we will. When we reunited at Dreamflux Reef, I had an ominous feeling that maybe our paths will not cross again. It's just, I didn't expect this day to come so soon. What do you intend to do? I don't know. There are too many things happening. I'm too focused. I'm too confused to process them right now. All of us, you, me, my brother, all of us. We obviously have nothing but kind intentions. To do the best we can in all we do, and give it our all. But our countless kind acts only end up in tragedy. This world is really not very beautiful at all. But we can make it better. You're right. There's plenty more we can do. The dream is on the verge of collapse, and many sinister characters are raring to capitalize on the situation. I have to protect this place at all costs. Cull it of all impurities, then turn it into something better. I'm sure Sunday would also want me to do so. Speaking of my brother, though we only found this journal, I don't think it means anything right now. My instinct tells me that he's definitely alive and well somewhere in this dream, looking for a new way out for the ideal that we share. I mean, the sky is where the bird limits belong, but first you have to protect yourself. Yes, I understand, but I'll never back down. Nor have I ever. Let's leave it here for now. Thank you for chatting with me for so long. I'm guessing the hounds have really discovered that I've slipped out. Sorry, Stell, but I have to return now. May the Harmony's light be with you. I feel so bad for Robin. This is... To my dear brother, may our skies always shine bright with starlight. Robin's been forced into so much. I know she pushes herself, but this is just... It's like everything thrust onto her all at the same time. This is a Planet of Festivities collectible card, but a limited edition. The distributor gave it to me as a commemorative souvenir, but I thought it would mean more to my brother, so I wrote some kind words on it and gave it to him. Never thought he'd still have this. It's been so many years. He must be really lonely. Her face flushed red, and with a less perfect smile she excused herself and leaves in a fluster with a bowed head. With that, I can confidently say that we have finally concluded the story of Penacony. Not in its entirety, just the main plot line. We managed to snap out of Anna's dream and finally defeat Sunday. I'm just wondering how many loops it took for us to realize that, for Black Swan to actually help us get out of that predicament. But what a quest. What a finale. I'm just going to get the cons out of the way, the negatives, so I can talk more about the pros and positives of what I thought they did great with the quest. I still want to complain about how long they made this finale quest out to be. Also, yes, that too. But that's a different part of the internet we're not going to talk about today. The duration of the quest, I feel like, even if it was played in parts, right, to some extent, for people casually, they will take breaks, finish it and all that in separate days. I feel like even for them it is overwhelming because there is so many info dumps all along the way. My personal 12 hours of play, that, dude, there's a lot. I didn't feel like they needed to make it this long. Pacing could be a little better in that first of all, the duration could have been shortened in some places, and there's still the big weird plot hole of why Sparkle's thing was included in the first place. I'm knowing that Xiaoji is the writer of Honkai Impact 2. I can see why this did end up being as long as it is. Additionally, this is future Go-Dog. I do want to critique on some things in the story. I found it a little weird how Firefly just kind of wasn't present. Sure, they said it's all because of her that we woke up in real reality, like Anna's dream reality. She just doesn't show up during the final act. There's certain characters that didn't get enough screen time when they're literally the main focus of say the entire arc of Penacony. And then Sunday really liked bringing up that story about the bird a billion times. I mean, I know, I get it. It's kind of a very significant moment in your life, but I remembered after the first 2 times, Sunday. And I'm kind of disappointed how Boothill got little to no part at all. He showed up, kind of threatened Danhan, got bamboozled, met with the memo keeper, and then went to send a flare. Which, by the way, I know it said the flare is supposed to track all the Galaxy Rangers and all that, but we didn't get to see that. It just showed him firing a flare. Kind of undermines his whole role in the thing. But here, now, on to the good parts. I am pretty impressed with how they pulled this off. because it definitely excels more compared to Belobog or the Shinjo Luofu. Because let's be honest, the Shinjo Luofu arc wasn't as good as what everyone hoped it out to be, and I'm pretty sure they took advice from that by literally hiring another story writer. They pulled the Xiaoji card out. The story in this last act was as extensive as it could get. There was never really a part that it kind of stagnated, and again, really impressed by that. I feel they did a great job. You know, us the Nameless played our part as actually being the saviors of, you know, and helping people. I mean, literally the whole act of Penacony kind of revolves around the Nameless in a way. You know, the Nameless's legacy, the trailblazing history, Mikhail, Turnen, Rosalina, all these were once nameless. They were the result of Penacony. The proper finale we get later for like in the real finale, that was really satisfying. And yeah, just everything, execution about it, I think it's great. Again, back to my thing, it's just kind of long, but I really liked what they did. We dreamt of Jingyuan. That is quite something. Stel, care to explain, by the way? I really like how we also went on this kind of journey of discovering like Misha, learning his backstory, although we kind of knew that he was gonna be Mikhail. The twist that Anna the Order was behind this is also very, very cool. Boss fight, really nice. The whole Astral Express ramming the boss thing, that was fucking dope. That was really cool. I didn't even... They actually did something like that. That's insane. Definitely the best arc to date for Star Rail, I have to say. This does mean they'll have to kind of like top themselves in quality every year as the main story comes around, kind of like how Genshin does it. Like Sumeru's better than Inazuma, and then Fontaine's better than Sumeru. Xiaoji's probably already writing the story for the next location right now. That will conclude our story in Penacony for now, until we get the epilogue. Again, satisfied with their execution, impressed by it, even kind of a bit skeptical about how long they made it, but that's just one small negative that the positives outweigh. There is no way I can scramble all of this into a single video. Thanks everyone for watching. Those of you on YouTube, hey, let me know what you guys thought of the final act. Did you think it was too long? And what did you like about the quest, importantly? What do you think they did right? What do you think they could have improved on? Do you also think it's much better than Belobog and Shinjo Luofu? Or whatever own opinions, leave them down in the comments. And thanks for watching. Until next time, doggos. See ya.